We're live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, March 11th. Isn't it Thursday for you though? Wednesday slash Thursday, depending on where in the world you are. And welcome to Reto and Rhaps Live. Reto Rhaps Live. Rhaps is live too. And we're gonna play some Dead Cells. I think, yeah, it sounds like we're both doing Twitch integration, followed by Spelunky, probably daily, followed by not daily, followed by Shovel Knight, both relatively blind, but as a race. It's a special show.
I heard you say recently on stream that you had played Shovel Knight, but you hadn't played much Shovel Knight, which is completely aligned with my own experience of it. So I figured that it's probably going to be a good idea if that's a game upon which we race. I mean, you know, we've been racing on so many games that each of us has a little bit of a head start on. Why not one that neither of us has any stuff?
Yeah, I played about an hour in, what year did Shovel Knight come out?
I want to say 2 BC.
Okay, yes, I played about an hour of it in 2 BC. But for now, we're gonna completely, totally race each other in Dead Cells, right?
So we are.
It's not a race. It's not a race, everyone.
Thank heck, because I just turned on my first boss soul, and it was a hard time.
Yeah.
You mentioned it to me before that it is the hardest upgrade over the course of it. And
it's probably the biggest spike.
I agree.
It's probably the biggest spike. 3 to 4 has given me a lot of issues, but I think that's just because I had like an easy breezy run on 3. Like, I think that it's abnormal to spend as little time on 3 as I did. So 4 feels like a lot, but apparently 4 to 5 is not that big of a deal. 0 to 1 is like, holy moly.
Yeah, 0 to 1 was a huge problem for me. Like, things are now just like instant combo killing me that previously would not.
It's, yeah, you're gonna need the legendary forge stuff pretty much. But anyway, you ready to hop into your run? You just turn on, you go to play, and then you click streaming into enabled. And then you launch your run, and that's mostly it.
All right. Well, so I have the streaming integration for anyone that is unfamiliar with it. I have the streaming integration for Dead Cells currently running, which means you'll get to vote in chat doing things. That's all I know, basically. I did cooperate. I did be there. I don't know how to words. I did be there for one of your streams of this, but I still don't necessarily understand it entirely through and thoroughly.
So basically, right now at the beginning, you can type "pick me," and at every single level in the chat, each respective chat, you can type "pick me." You get a chance to become a chicken helper. You cannot use your health potions normally in this mode. Only your chicken can use your health potions for you. So, whenever you press the healing button, it sends a prompt to them in the chat, so that you can try to coerce them. But usually, you're just gonna have your chat use your health potion the second you take 5 damage. So get used to that.
Chat, please. You're gonna have to do this. That 5 health could kill me.
It's exactly. Other than that, they pick in the upper right with L1, L2, L3 where they want you to go. You do not have to go there. It's not. Okay. It doesn't force you to, but that gives you a guide of what you think or what your chat wants.
So I have streaming enabled. Like, does this happen in the prisoners area? Because it's not currently happening.
It is supposed to in the upper right. Yes. Did you turn on when you started your run? Did you flip the little switch that says streaming enabled or disabled into streaming enabled when you pressed play?
Yes, I did.
Then
maybe it was because it was continue rather than.
Oh yes, you have to start a new run. You have to start a new run. Have to. That's it. Unless I'm wrong. What's your
enabled normal quit current game?
There we go. What's your experience with this video game? And do you hate it as much as Alexa?
My experience with this video game is, I would say, pretty high. I don't mean to pat myself on the back here at all, but I'm pretty sure I was one of the first people in I don't know if we were part of a group at the point. In fact, I don't think we were. Who was talking about this game? I just saw some of the animations on. Saw some of the animations on Keymailer and figured, yep, this is gonna be like a huge thing. I covered it in alpha. I covered it again in beta. I just haven't covered it in full release yet.
Yeah. Do you?
I like it a lot.
You think you plan to ever?
Probably. I've been playing it a lot recently off camera.
Yeah.
We got maximum damage. Here is the chicken. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot off camera, especially super recently after you've just been talking about it. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
maybe I have to check it out again.
Yeah, it's funny the behind the scenes on on how that came to be. I think is hilarious. How you asked me what I thought of Dead Cells, like right after I just did my first boss cell 1, and I was like, skip it. I told you to skip it, and then yeah, I was like, just no. But then yeah, I my experience and pleasure with it has gone way up since that. I was just salty. Oh,
I'm worried that like that salt is before me. I still haven't even encountered that salt.
Yeah,
I'm still
but
pre-salted.
I think there's something about knowing that there's like a de-sodium level, like there's a de-escalation of sodium on the horizon after that probably makes it a little bit easier to surmount.
I have never seen some of the modifiers I'm seeing elites use at this point. I'm trying to open a Twitch chest, and there's just a line that's going through and hitting me constantly.
Yeah, I hate that one. I hate that one.
Also, please move the camera off the level. I have to move my camera away from the area that it's currently.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to set up. So, like, no game, there needs to be, like, I saw there was some thing on Twitter at one point where there was, like, some game had a Twitch streaming mode that literally just gave you a safe place to put your camera. Like, it built the UI around where a camera would go. And I think that is such a cool idea.
That'd be super useful.
Yeah.
I am... How are these chests opened in this mode?
You, the ones with the Twitch logo on them?
Yeah.
You can hit them, otherwise your chat can type boom, paf, piff, whatever there's all kinds of things in the upper right. They can type it to help you open it. Otherwise you can still open it by hitting it yourself. It'll just take a little bit longer.
Well, I was getting both of us involved in that one. Is this a mod? No, this isn't a mod. This is the integrated Twitch system.
Yeah. It's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. The only times it can be annoying are apparently on bosses. I never had issues with it, per se. Oh, we're going DLC land. Do you have the DLC?
I do have the DLC. I also just died in my first run as a result of my encounter with a giant elite that I didn't necessarily understand.
Do you have boss cell 1 on?
No, I turned it off at
okay,
the
I
very
was
start. I was like, you know what? I don't need to embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Right before I decided to embarrass myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you got it on, turn it off. I think it ups it a bit further, like just a little bit, just a touch, depending on if your followers are nice to you or not. Your chicken followers, Captain Chickens. Do you have a favorite? Sorry to talk about the video game. Do you have a favorite build as far as like survival tactics or brutality? You got one that's better than the other for you?
I don't really think I have a favorite build. What I do have is a favorite modifier that can be on a weapon.
Ah, what's that?
And it's the deal 4 times as much damage, take 4 times as much damage. Hell yeah, is he Stardust?
Yeah, I don't really take that one, I'll be honest. I will pretty much not touch that.
Why? That was my first win. My first win was that on not lightning bolt but whip. And I just
that could be fun.
Everything.
Oh, doors explode! Oh my god, gang! You jerks. Yeah, I think I don't know. I like it. 4 times damage on boss cell 4 is effectively one-shot kills, though. So, I mean,
yeah, that's fine. Just never take any damage.
Yeah, just don't get hit, forehead. It's like, I don't know. I feel like maybe if I got it on, like, because the builds all have different survivability levels, like different HP to them. Survivability having the most, then brutality and tactics. I feel like maybe if I was just, like, doing a tactics run where you basically die in one hit anyways, maybe then. That could be interesting.
Yeah, probably be a decent idea. So, like, is specializing still the strat? Because
Yes.
back when I played Dead Cell the first time, it was you wanted to specialize all the time.
Yes.
And then there was a short period of time where you never wanted to specialize at all. And is it back to
Specialize.
specializations?
If you do anything but specialize, you are gonna die. I mean,
Okay.
you could maybe get away with it in Boss Cell 0, maybe. But right now, it's not up to you. It's up to your chat anyways.
That is a fair point, well made. Every time I try and get an upgrade, chat's going to be able to do it. Oh, thank you, Johnny Drop Tables, for subscribing to so it comes up in-game telling you
Yes.
subscriptions now.
And then your character dances. He does the Take On Me dance.
I am
Thank
afraid I've missed that one.
It looks like the thing you do after someone subscribes. Also, the fireworks go
that,
off.
obviously.
Yeah.
That's familiar. The dance I do every time.
The dance you do every time. Take on me. That is, like, is there a better music video?
A better music video than Take On Me? No.
I think
It is actually the ultimate music video.
I think
it's a music video by which all others are measured.
I think so. I don't know how facetious you're being. I think that honestly, I think it just like it puts most other music videos to shame, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I am partial to Telephone as well. Telephone's a good music video.
I don't know.
I actually liked whatever Gaga's recent one was, the Pink Worlds one. That was actually pretty cool.
I don't know that I've seen those. I will admit I have not seen many music videos, so it's very easy for me to say that it's the best one. But I think that one's
Is
good.
it the only music video you've ever seen, Reto?
It is. I have seen
The only.
the music video for I'm Blue by Eiffel 65 with the
That has a
worst.
music video?
It has the worst CG animated blue aliens you would ever see in your entire life. And it has no, it's a story, but it's not coherent. It is so bad that it's the best. Unfortunately, my console does not have a music video as far as I know, gang.
So you're a fan of the story music video then? Like not the band playing in front of like some
Yeah.
interesting backgrounds?
I like the idea of making something else out of it. And like trying to use the song to tell an extra story or something. Sorry, did you mean best CG? No, it is the worst CG. If I could show it right now, it's like it's a real treat. Everyone needs it's your required reading for the day.
I don't know. I'm actually like really partial to the music videos of OK Go. I mean, like,
those
a
are
huge
great.
amount of their marketing
Obviously.
is just trying to have good music videos.
That's obviously like I think that the reason anyone knows who they are is because their music videos are fantastic.
Oh, definitely. I
Like-
mean, like literally, like their first rise to fame was "Here It Goes Again."
Yeah.
That was just music video burst. I liked the songs. I liked a lot of OK Go songs actually. But in the context of knowing the music video.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, this song is great, and this part is when they the domino fell over. Whoop. We talked about Rube Goldberg machines already and how I did the dumbest best thing on New Year's.
We did,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh shoot.
It's the natural conclusion of a conversation talking about music videos and OK Go, obviously.
I mean,
these two shall pass.
it's
and
true.
the best.
I mean, like, isn't life just a Rube Goldberg machine?
When you think about it,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, is.
Every little thing we do, it's just, you know, it's just another cog in the thing that is just a freaking Rube Goldberg machine.
It's so complex so as to not be able to be perceived holistically at any one point in time.
Yeah.
I'm on board. Frankly, I think you cracked the code.
I did. And
there are philosophers who are willing to subscribe to your newsletter right now.
All right. Subscribe to my philosophy newsletters for Bed Bath & Beyond coupons. And a little bit of philosophy.
I don't know. I'm sold on getting those Bed Bath & Beyond coupons now.
I mean, like, truthfully, they are one and the same if you've seen Click.
I have seen Click. Click actually did make me, like, low-key very sentimental for a while right there.
It did, and and everyone's like, it's the stupidest movie ever, and I'm like, I hope you're wrong, because when I watched it as a kid, I, like, felt everything that Adam Sandler felt.
Have you happened to see Uncut Gems, or are you planning on it?
I want to. I've heard it's a tough watch, but like not tough as in bad, but tough as in challenging content.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that summation of it. I probably ended up starting and stopping watching it maybe about 10 times over the course of the 2-hour film.
Just due to needing to catch a break.
Yep.
Yeah, that was me with Click. That's not true. But
I mean, surely you were carried through just by the knowledge that you were going to see Christopher Walken again in just a little bit longer.
That's true. That was me with Jack and Jill.
Christopher Walken was in Jack and Jill?
I don't know. I've never seen it. Are you guys trying to go brutality now? What's going on? Or are we getting... Oh, never mind.
I got like a very early infantry bow 3 with a plus on it as well that does a bunch of extra damage if I'm on full HP. So people are just giving me brutality and life is good.
Yeah, I mean, chat here. This is what I always say. I've cracked the code to YouTube and Twitch. Feel free to use this. Chat just wants to see the big number. Whatever you can do to make the big number happen, or whatever they can do to make the big number happen, they're just going to do it. Chat wants to see the big number. Oh, you couldn't choose survival. Thank you. So, like, in this situation... Yeah, in this situation, I'm not worried about chat picking stupid things, because I know that they want to see the big number. And usually that's what you want to see as the streamer, too, in this game. Fox, howdy. Bigger numbers, best number. Fox, you can use that tip too. The viewer just wants to see the big number. Tip for success.
Speaking of the big number though, last time I saw you playing this, you were... Oh, door will open at the end of the fight. Last time I saw you playing this... Oh, at the end of the ongoing fight. Go. Last time I saw you playing this, you were wielding possibly the largest weapons I've seen of all time.
Yeah. Besides,
and how?
You get them in the Dilapidated Arboretum, I think. Maybe in the Morass, the new DLC zone. They drop from one of the enemies. Otherwise, you can get that like hunter grenade that you might have seen in your the starting zone. Like behind it was behind like a little pay door thing. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
not
that.
Familiar. How far in the starting zone?
It's in the very first. It's in the prison zone. It's from Mama Tick. Okay, you have to beat the Morass boss to get the big ol' sides. But apparently that's good news. That means you don't have to worry about what I just said about the grenade. Disregard.
All right. I'm just gonna wait until it's my time to wield those weapons.
Yeah. Where's your chat taking you? Are they taking you to DLCsburg?
Yeah, I'm in DLCsburg. This is the first time I've ever seen this area as well, so I'm a little intimidated by each and every single enemy I see on my
As you should be, it is the hardest zone.
Oh, sweet! Thanks, chat! Actually, you know what, chat? I think that just means you believe in me. I really appreciate that, chat.
It's true. It's true, it's true. Boy, oh boy. Oh man, I love all the chickens saying their... I don't know if... I guess I don't know if you want your chat to know this, but there's a way to get their messages to show up on your screen.
I'm fine with them knowing that.
Okay, if you do @Rhapsody Plays and then you type your message and you're the chicken, it'll show up on the screen. Like right by your chicken if you didn't know that.
Enjoy this information, use it wisely and responsibly.
Yeah. I think that if it gets picked up by your like ban filter or whatever the heck, it won't show up. I hope. I have not had any issues yet. And I am playing with fire by saying that. Heck yeah, gamer. Thank you for using it responsibly, Justice Tom.
It's not actually managing to get rid of words that I have on my banned list, and I can tell because someone just said subscribe to Reto on Twitch, and that's in my band.
Yeah, that's banned. We don't promote our friends here. Sorry, that was very bold of me to assume friendship. I forgot. Colleagues only. Colleagues only. Colleagues only. This is merely a transaction. All compliments are tax write-offs.
I'm gonna pull back the curtain and say that on New Year's I sent like a quite heartfelt message to Reto saying like, hey man, we're like really good friends. I really appreciate that about our relationship. So no, not colleagues only.
Justice Tom says friendship is just a part of the system, and he's my chicken, so I have to believe him.
Where is the modifier that you have to believe the chicken?
You know, I guess that's just an inherent one. When I see a message pop up on my screen, I'm just inherently more likely to believe it because I've read it. Purely content. Of course. Fish chowder.
I'm actually really happy with this new area. Just completely shredding things with his infantry bow. I'm very sad that eventually I'm going to get rid of the infantry bow and die.
Yeah? Why are you going to get rid of it then?
Well, because like it's only a infantry bow 3. Surely, like if I get to the later levels, I really need holding something with a like a 5 or a 6. Or why am I taking damage constantly?
Poison? From the blow dart guys? What? Are you in the morass or where?
Huh? I have no clue. I was just constantly taking damage. I had to enter a building so it would stop.
Oh, are you in the dark? Did chat give you the darkness?
No.
Okay.
You have to keep killing enemies. Oh, I appear to have a modifier where if I'm not killing enemies, I'm dead.
That? I don't think I've ever seen that modifier. What did they do to what did they do to deserve that power?
I don't know. Please heal me. I'm going to die to this.
It really sounds like the darkness modifier. I don't know. If you kill, you heal. Oh, okay. I don't think chat's never given that to me. That or I've just been playing so on autopilot and killing everything quick enough that I just haven't noticed, but I doubt it. Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
I'm gonna assume that that's it.
The modifier is blood. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard it. Womp, womp. Tom, you...
Go. One of them.
I don't have a fast enough weapon to take that, you hooligans. Ooh, a smoke bomb. I can't read chat.
So if I'm going to the Morass of the Banished, is there like a standard location that is from the start of this area?
There's two from the start. You can either go to the left or to the right. It'll be in, it'll be in one of the directions. If it's not in one direction, it's in the other direction. I don't think it has to be on the left or the right. I could be wrong, but I haven't really been here. Could be a new weapon. Do it, chat. This is where I should say that I'd only do it if someone subscribed, but I can't bring myself to do that. So it better be a good weapon. It's a shield. I don't need this. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna die.
Could have been a new weapon though, Reto.
It could have been a new weapon. Unfortunately, it wasn't.
Sometimes people don't want to see the bigger numbers. They want to see different numbers.
Yeah, well, 10 isn't a very big number, chat. 10's a pretty small number, if you ask me. Pretty weak numbers, chat.
Exactly, jeez.
The numbers...
Chat, where'd you get those numbers?
The numbers are only going to get bigger if I stay alive. Sometimes we want to see the dying numbers. I don't know what that is, but I guess maybe it is 10. Just go get more curse. Okay. See, I don't think that that's it. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Rhapsody, it works. Rhapsody, take all the curse things. It works. Okay.
I've been taking all of the curse things regardless. It's killed 2 of my runs so far.
Ugh. Oh my. Playing like a baby.
I'm always really worried in Dead Cells when like I'm running around a level just completely shrekking everything in one hit because I'm like, this isn't gonna last.
Yeah.
First death. Yeah,
Thanks for the curse chest, boys. Alright. Here we go. If any of you type the get good command, you are banned after that.
I think it's like real bold for someone to kill you and then say, no, get good.
Dane? Why? I see, yes. I see a disconcerting overlap of people who told me to do it and are telling me LOL and get good. You know what?
That's why they did it in the first place, just so that they would have the ability to say this.
I know, it's true. Sam! I trusted you. I trusted you. Oh well. This one's gonna be so fast, you're all gonna, I don't know, not even see it. You're gonna be like, do another run. And I'll say, I already did.
Apparently, I flawlessly killed 60 enemies there. I didn't even realize I'd done that. Hell yeah.
Must be nice.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that in front of you. That's a fair point.
No, I don't care. Stonks. Oh, stonks.
I'm getting real on board with Stonks meta meme.
It's so good.
I'm loving it.
Oh.
I've been thinking about it constantly in the context of Disco Elysium and unlocking things in the thought cabinet and those being thonks.
Thonks.
I just can't get rid of it.
Yeah. That's great. I don't know. I feel like I'm very late on the train of stonks, but I'm gonna ride it till it crashes.
Oh, of course.
I hope there hasn't been
a ride or die with stonks at this point, right?
Yeah. I hope there hasn't been a train crash recently, so I look insensitive. Do you think that all the time in your videos when you say something, you're like, ah, shoot, this like, there could have been a big disaster I didn't know about, and I just said something that maybe is a problem.
I don't get that. I thought that you were going the other way with it. Do you get that in videos where you say a thing and then you're like, oh no, that could be seen as insensitive?
Yeah, generally, like that.
Yeah, of course. What is this big thing trying to kill me at the start of the morass?
Is basically a mini boss. Don't worry about him.
Okay, cool. I don't.
Just kill him.
I'm getting all about him already.
Already forgot. Oh,
hey, Emmy Alice is the chicken for the level.
Heck yeah. There's a train crash last week. I'm gonna assume that you're joking, so I can feel. I mean, there probably
a huge amount of trains in the world.
You are very useful, Sam. Thank you. Boy, oh boy.
Almost invariably. Has to have happened.
It's true. Oh. Thank you, Sam. It's got to be enough content for Orbital to make another video there. Whoop.
He only did that with caravans. Please, don't smear him.
He's got to branch out, you know? You can't...
He really does.
You got to branch out. There's going to be... there's only so many of those. Just think of the clicks you could get if you branched out into trains. Don't even... nobody tell them...
Not to notice what just happened on screen, please. I'm just going to walk away from that area. No one has to vote on the curse chest.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to happen.
Yeah. Do it, Reto. Do it. And then, yeah. It's just, you see it and then you feel it. It's like that thing that we talk about, how when you're recording videos, you feel exactly what everyone's gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like, the cursed chest is the #1 version of that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, to be fair, I did know that as soon as I pointed out that I was running away from the cursed chest, people were just gonna vote for me to do the cursed chest anyway, so... Like,
yeah. It's like how every time Clone shows up in my Rainbow runs, I literally just... I don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of people saying the stuff for this chest to break in chat, but it's not breaking. What the heck?
I like this pan.
It's good. It's good.
Thunk.
Crit in the face. Big disgrace. Swinging your pan all over the place.
Sorry, and a round thing in your face. You get stunned.
Not every song is Sir Mix-a-Lot's "Baby Got Back." Is that what?
Only every good song.
Toxic Sewers. Is that where we're going?
That's another really good music video. Toxic for Britney
Oh,
Spears.
that is a. Oh boy, isn't that like all over the place? There's like 5 stories. Go follow Rhapsody Plays on TikTok. Thank you. That's a wonderful announcement.
Please do. It's people have been re-TikToking my videos a very small amount. They've not been constantly looping my videos. I don't know how TikTok works.
Yeah.
Is it just Vine but bad?
It's Vine, but I think that you feel obligated to like put music in the background all the time. I think. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Did they ever like work out the actual all of the issues with the model of having other people's music be constantly playing on your website? It's
apparently like bafflingly going shockingly well, I think. I don't know. I think it's like a really big deal. Is there a Retromation TikTok? No, there is a Retromation Byte though. I haven't used it, but it exists.
I did that as well!
Yeah.
I figured like I eventually have to pick a horse in this race. I picked Byte, and then over the course of a holiday away that Peek and I had recently, both of us just uploaded something to Byte, just to see how to upload something to it, and immediately got followed by like 50 people each, interacted with like on a bunch of different comments and stuff like that, and realized, oh, people have a bunch of bots on this site squatting accounts for when the site pops off, so that they'll already have followers and stuff like that.
Yep.
It was real nasty.
That is genius, and I hate it. Why do you guys, I hate these mushroom men. Why must you see me suffer? Are you guys at least being nicer to Rhapsody? Please tell me you're being nicer to Rhapsody.
Well, they killed me on that curse chest situation. Like, I immediately died.
Oh.
I didn't realize there was an enemy that could shoot a different direction.
You do not have to pick up the curse chest even if they tell you to.
Excuse me? That's anti-democratic? What are you?
Exactly. It's not a democracy, it's a republic.
Exactly.
Oh. Do you have to pick it up? Why don't you come over here and make me, Fox? Oh, welcome back, Casman. Oh.
You've outraged the gods.
What?
What
did you...
When did I...
What do you do? Rhapsody, what is this? How did you do this?
I think something errantly on my screen destroyed
one
of those golden doors.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It wasn't me. Why do I have to take the curse for it?
I know, right? Yeah.
Just rude as hell.
Rude as a dude. Oh, nothing feels better than the Swift Sword when you're not sucking at the game. Oh my god.
Well, Swift Sword is a...
Whenever you are moving fast, you crit.
Okay. I'm on board. Like the flow state of this game is something that I've always really appreciated about it, and it seems like that's exactly what we'll be feeding back into.
As long as you have a movement speed buff, you crit. and it does really good damage. That I've been really liking doing the dailies like at night before I go to bed, so I can, you know, get out some anger. And I always like to go in, do the dailies, and I pick up the Cursed Sword, which is the one that it does the most damage in the game, but it makes it so you are permanently cursed, so you die in one hit whenever.
Right.
Forever. And but the reason I don't like to do that stuff in my YouTube series is like it's an hour and a half like run. I'm not gonna just like 45 minutes in. Well, time to throw for a Cursed Sword. But like the dailies, I'm like the dailies only take like 5-10 minutes. It's interesting. They're really short, and they're actually
What is the daily? Like, what is it? Not like a run?
It's not. It's actually really cool. They randomly generate basically one floor, and everybody has the same randomly generated floor every day, and the items are in the exact same spots, everything, yada yada. All the scrolls upgrade every stat so that you can have any build you want based off of that stuff. And the goal is to do it really fast. You get points for killing enemies. You get points for like for picking up items and things like that. So it's basically, it generates a speedrun route, and you can try it as many times as you want. And it's really cool. It's really cool. It's like, I was initially annoyed by it. I was like, man, this isn't doing it the normal way. I want a whole run. But then I was like, this is better. It's like, it's a daily without the pressure of it being a daily.
Yeah, I mean, because I imagine, like, at certain points in a Dead Cells run in general, it'd be pretty easy to look at it and go, yeah, I'm just not going to get this good score at this point. Like, I didn't get my 60 enemies dead chests. I didn't get, you know, this, that, or the other. I may as well not play the rest of it. So, yeah, figuring out, like, a shorter format is, I guess.
Yeah, and it's you can just, like, you can just practice the game a little bit. And I don't know. There was one that I was just like, I was having so much fun because you started out, you get to pick between two weapons right away, and then there's like almost always another set of active items like right away, and you have to start by making that decision. And I really like making that decision. There was one that was just started with a Swift Sword, and then after like a minute you got the Cursed Sword, and that was really fun because it's like go as fast as possible, get the Cursed Sword, and then there's like a shield that does a lot of damage when you parry. So it's basically just like you get to practice a very specific route and figure out how you can look like John Wick. Pretty much.
It does have exactly that kind of like methodical execution flow state that the Wick films present so well.
The Jonathan Wickerman.
Did you ever play Hex? The
John Wick Hex?
John Wick Hex.
I have not. I have also not seen a Jonathan Wickerman film. Still.
Why have you not seen a single Jonathan Wickerman film?
Well, there's lots of movies in the universe, and many of which...
Most of them don't feature a dog in the opening getting treated cruelly?
I did not know that, and now I'm less likely to partake in the viewing of Jonathan Wickerman. Or maybe I'll just...
You didn't know, like, the central fact everyone knows about John Wick films?
Nope. I knew that there was... I thought his dog got stolen or something.
Mm-hmm. And that's what everyone in chat is going to continue allowing you to believe.
Yes. I clearly cannot tell the context. I am indeed a 4-year-old. Thank you. What is everyone's opinion on Lord of the Rings? That's a thing. That's a topic.
Strongly pro. Huge fan. Unfortunately, my maps aren't up at the moment, but I would be able to point to just like a full map, framed map of Middle-earth on my wall at any other point in time. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to figure out, like, because the landlord is very adamant that nothing go on the walls. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to hang those.
Nothing? Like you can't use nails, or you can't use like sticky tape things?
No nails, and the 3M adhesive kinds of things, we're not allowed to use any of the stronger ones, which would be necessary for hanging a frame. So I think I'm like basically in the realm of they're only really going to allow me to have blue tack behind a poster. And I'm not, 14, and I didn't get these pictures out of a magazine, so I'm not going to do that.
Don't even look at the wall, Rhapsody. You'll get your eye stink on it. You can't even. Don't even look at it. Don't even think about it. You've gone too far by thinking about it.
It's not for preventing echo. It's because if I look at the wall at all, I'm gonna get evicted.
Oh heck! I got bloodlust. Rhapsody was not making it up. This exists. I'm trying to kill enemies. I was trying to kill enemies, but there weren't any. What do you do when how to kill enemies when there aren't any?
That's what I'm saying, my dude.
God,
There's no enemies to kill.
You guys are smelly. This is so mean. This is the ancient sewers is like a parkour level. Half of it there is no enemies. It's like half of it there's no enemies. Oh my god.
Whoa, hang on. Apparently the next Terraria update features dog and cat petting. Thank you to my chicken for telling me this information.
Thanks, chicken. Does it feature chicken
Why do I
petting?
need to bother having RSS with Polygon and Kotaku and the like in there when I could just get this chicken to give me all of the latest gaming information?
Exactly. Thank you for subscribing to Chicken Facts.
It's not facts about chicken. This is just a chicken.
It's just facts by chickens. Facts by chickens for chickens.
Just call me a chicken.
I guess I did. You'd be so honored.
That's a fair point.
We need to talk about what you said about Chicken Run. You thought you were gonna get. You thought you were gonna get away from it.
Yeah, strong dom energy. Get back to it. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I've been thinking
the
about
big
it
thing I wanted
I've
to.
not thought about anything since other than that.
The big thing I wanted to comment mostly on about that is that I don't think that's even her name, unless.
Then, frankly, she's got such dom energy. She lied to me about her name, and I even took it for granted. I mean, that's dom energy.
It's true. It's true. But
what is the name of the wife in Chicken Run who seems very rather intent on making sure that all of the chickens die?
Shoot, I don't even remember. But I just
because it's her that I mean. I don't even mean the chicken. I think I listened back to that actually recently, and people seem that I meant the chicken. No. Please, let's get realistic. I'm talking exclusively about the animated lady that runs the farm.
I don't know
Cruella
if you.
DeVille?
Yes,
it has Cruella DeVille vibes. Cruella DeVille, I don't think actually is like straight up dom energy. I think she's a bratty sub.
I don't know enough. I am too innocent a boy to know. But the other thing I was gonna point is I remember
Mrs. Tweety. Yes, there we go.
That's see, there we go. I knew I had it in my head, but then the moment I was gonna call it, I just wanted to make sure you knew, so you knew what to Google later.
Of course. But yeah. I've always known what to Google. It's on my homepage.
Well, you don't. If it's on your homepage, you don't know what to Google. You don't have to.
No. It's on my homepage is a let me Google that for you.
Let me Google that for you. Oh no, I'm out of heals.
I'm doing the sickest internet burns from this side of 2016.
Oh! I'm gonna die! Again!
It's fine, I'll join you there soon. What about big switch energy? Who has big switch energy?
What big fish energy? Freaking...
That's just Marlin, I guess, at that point.
Oh! Oh! Haha, you fools! It can't kill you! Yeah. Have you seen the movie Big Fish?
I've not. What's it about?
Let me tell you. It's about the largest fish that you could have ever seen.
How would you describe that fish if you had to like refer to its size in a descriptor, possibly of 3 or fewer letters?
I guess I would have to say hug because I'd want to say huge, but there's just no word that has that few letters in the English language.
Word.
It's about
a smaller word that means larger. It'd be nice, you know.
Yeah, a small word that means big. But it's about a boy and his dad's on his deathbed, and his dad's telling him, like, oh god, you used all my potions and there's no heals here, you guys are stinking.
The dad's on the deathbed and he's telling the boy that you used all my potions and now I'm gonna die?
I mean, exactly.
That's, like, putting that really on top of the kid. Yikes.
Yeah. Oh my god. But it's like,
feels awful about
he's on
that.
his deathbed and he's telling him stories about, the healing thing is still happening? Come on! No!
This guy tells rat stories.
I'm trying to tell a story about big fish. Large, gargantuan, huge fish.
Can we get a tier list / political compass style demonstration of what characters have what kind of energy? That would be an extreme amount of fun to put together. Like, just like the villains of Disney films and where they lie on both of those scales.
Yeah.
I think I'd be able to make fairly good arguments for the majority of them. I actually got someone hand my butt back to me in saying that Moana is not a Pixar film, actually. It is a Disney film. I got it confused with the Disney musical.
But of course. I don't know. I need to rewatch Moana. I need to rewatch it because I was like, I felt like I could have appreciated it more. Do you ever like feel like you could appreciate something more while you're watching it? Like you know, like you.
I have that when like I'm very distracted when I watch something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to save this for a later point in time. Like Legion season 2. I think I was watching one episode and I was just extremely distracted by stuff that was going on at life at the time, and decided to stop watching it because I just wouldn't be enjoying it. I'd be thinking about everything else. And that was, I want to say now, 2 years ago, and I still haven't gotten back to it.
Yeah, I think I just like, I don't know. It might have been the movie where I got a temporary filling or something, and they said that I could eat whatever I wanted, and then I went like 3 days later and I ate popcorn and it came out in the middle of the movie, and I was supposed to, but I didn't want to ruin the experience for Grace, so we just like stayed. But I was just having to think about it the whole time.
Did you even mention it until afterwards?
I don't remember. I don't think so. Because there's like, I don't know. I'm not going to do anything about it in the movie. Can't really do anything about it in the movie.
That's fair.
Also, chat, nice try. I was able to beat the boss even though I had no health potions and my HP was at 10%.
Well, chat, would you like to do the same to me and then watch me die as a direct result of it, please?
I think chat also spawned minions thinking that it was going to kill me, but I actually was able to get HP back from them. Haha.
I'm being told to go to the corrupted prison. I don't understand how to.
Do you have the you should have the rune that lets you do the teleporty do, right?
Yes, I have the teleporty do.
Most of the time to get to the corrupted prison, I think you have to use that. I don't know. Do you have?
It seems like I need the one to go up walls.
Oh, you don't have that?
No.
Well, then you can't go.
Can I throw my head out of my body and go up a wall?
I don't think so. I think that if you can, they can tell you to go to places you can't even technically get to yet, I think.
Well, sorry chat, I'm going to the ramparts. I can't go anywhere else. I'm not allowed.
Is this, did you start a new save file for the DLC or something?
The spider rune didn't exist back when I played.
Oh.
Like the furthest it got was the sarcophagus teleportation rune.
The wall run didn't exist. Holy moly, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm telling you, the first time I covered this game, I believe it didn't have any coverage on YouTube.
Dang. I think I
If only I stuck with it. Like, oh.
Yeah, there's an aggressively small amount of like Dead Cells coverage. In still is what I'm noticing. Like, of all the, it's like I was looking at, we talked about it where like I was saying how Dead Cells is one of the higher performing, higher selling roguelikes, and you're like, really? And I looked at the charts, and it's up there. It's like it's sold about as much as like Gungeon and stuff, and but the amount of people covering it, you would not believe that at all.
Yeah.
I think
guess,
it's
like,
because
maybe
it's
the early access process had a little bit to do with that. People constantly checking in, checking out, checking in, checking out, rather than like Heavenly Gungeon where it released and everyone just started playing it.
I think that could be it. I know that like a lot of people get very frustrated attempting the higher boss cells, like very, very frustrated. So it could be something like people stop covering it because it feels like you're banging your head against the wall. Unfortunately for me, I gain pleasure from that.
I'm very much the type that I just keep running my head against the wall until I manage to erode the mortar between the bricks with the blood that's spewed forth.
You got some corrosive blood.
It's a very macabre way of doing it, but it's successful.
Don't if you keep on doing that, I'm a little bit worried about your brain. You might get some dead cells in there. You might get some dead cells in there, Rhapsody.
Some dead cells?
Some dead cells in the brain.
I heard you the first time.
Dead brain cells. Dead brain version. Dead cells brains. Follow Retromation on Twitter, nowhere else. Unsubscribe from YouTube and follow on Twitter. Thank you, chicken. Yes, I've been really meaning to grow exclusively on Twitter. But like, I
Just
keep on going to it, and they're like, nobody else is using this website because you typed in Twinter.
That's where you wanted to go? Facebook?
Facebook. The real heroes are the people who like buy those domains or like make the subreddits that are like the thing that you just typed, but the correct version, so that they direct you to where you wanted to go. Those are the real heroes.
Definitely.
How the heck do I?
Those unsung heroes of the internet.
Yeah.
Sincerely appreciated.
Twinter isn't a real website, guys. We got to get on this.
There's an opportunity there.
I don't know what it is, but it's there. We could get it, and then we could like be one of those websites that just has very bizarre ads that wouldn't even appeal to the people who don't understand how to use the internet, and somehow wind up on those websites and see the ads. They wouldn't even work on them. They're always just they're so general. I don't know. Like, I can't even come up with one in my head because they're just nonsense.
Go back and finish the rest of the ramparts. Do you full finish all of your levels?
I try to get the 60 door, and if I think there's enough people left to do it, if I get hit in the middle, then yes. But mostly it's just, if you get all the scrolls, you're good. If you get all the scrolls, you're good. Otherwise, That's pretty much it.
How do you know if you've gotten all of the scrolls?
There is a flat amount of them that are always in the same areas. I don't know off the top of my head what they are, but you could look up a chart and you could logically know. I just don't have them memorized. Otherwise, there is an upgrade you get that after you've explored like 66% of the map, it reveals
Explorer's Instincts. I have that, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you had that since you didn't have the Spider's Rune. Because I got
the Explorer's Instincts. I don't know where I got it from, but
yeah, I got that like as one of my last things. So I kind of just assumed that you got the Spider Rune before it. But yeah, that'll tell you where they are too. Kevin!
Is there any better way to tell like how many enemies you've killed without taking damage, or
Yeah.
do you just have to wait for it to 30 or 60?
There's a setting you can turn on
Whoop. Settings.
that just tells
What?
you.
Hang on. The options are controller, keyboard, mouse, video, sound, language, diet?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know about the diet? Oh, I have all baguettes. I have baguettes and croissants. Croissants.
We go Castlevania-esque, just because I imagine that's going to be like turkeys and pizzas.
This place is spooky. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, there should be a setting that tells you how many people you killed down by your minimap. Did I lose Rhapsody? Are you still here?
No, I just muted myself for a moment there so that I could blow my nose.
Rude. Rude. You think you want to deprive us of that content? But think, chat wants the big number, even the big decibel number. You learn nothing.
We got some larger numbers here.
Some larger decibel numbers, of course, of course. The boy's axe. Is this a god of war?
I'm gonna go on a limb and say yes.
Am I a god of war? Reto the god of war here?
Artemis.
I want to stop taking damage.
Speaking of Artemis and of gods and of war,
Yes.
what have you been
Hades?
thinking about the night update so far?
I've played one run, and it is great. I really, the new weapon is a lot of fun.
It's so good, right?
I like. It just feels. I had a run where it was just the special, which is just for chat. It's like a fist weapon, and the special makes you do like a crazy uppercut. And it was just fun to literally just walk around exclusively uppercutting everything. It was a blast.
It was incredible. That was actually the first run I did with it as well. I stacked it with like a bunch of different chaos boons that were all just extra damage on special, and Artemis's crit on special. I just went around just uppercutting everything right up until the end of the game. It was even chunking Hades.
Oh. Mine kind of fell off near the end, but I think it's because I stopped getting stuff that kind of worked with it. But it was still like in the middle. I was like, it was nuts. That and the new mirror stuff is great. How you can actually kind of like make a build out of it is really, really cool.
Yeah, so I saw that stuff, and because some of it is green and then some of it is red, I figured that the reds were probably harder modifiers than the green ones. Is there any difference between those?
Difference between the modifiers?
Yeah, the modifiers that you can get in the mirror. Like, do you get all of the ones that you have turned on at any point in time?
You have to pick between the green or the red version.
Okay.
And they're not necessarily harder or not as hard. I mean, the new green ones that are added might be harder, kind of. You might need a higher skill cap, I guess. Maybe. But I don't even think that's necessarily true in all cases. It's kind of just like a preference thing. Like one of them is on the purple mirror, or the red mirror, I can't remember. You get the 3 of the blood gems, but on the flip side, you only have 1, but it regenerates every 3 seconds. And I consider that to just be better for my playstyle, personally. But where the hell am I going,
I mean,
Chad?
I did see that one and a few of the other ones that I thought were really appealing. There was one that was like your max HP doesn't get increased, but you heal constantly on kills, was it?
Maybe. For the sake of like not overloading myself, I only turned on half of them. I think I didn't turn on that one. But there was a lot of really cool ones that I could see, making a fun build that is more my style, or doing actually like just anything that adds variety is great. But one of my favorite things that I feel like other people probably won't necessarily realize is great is there's a new heat modifier that makes it so the shielded enemies get modifiers to them. So it's kind of like they might have it's random. They might have the ability to shoot out like laser beams, kind of like the elites in Dead Cells. You know, like they have that random modifier on them.
I mean, I would have thought of that in the terms of the elites in Binding of Isaac.
Yes, the elites in Binding of Isaac. I mean, I was just saying that since we are literally just playing Dead Cells right now. But yes, Binding of Isaac, like that. And
the only reason being that like the Dead Cells ones I'm actually not that familiar with.
Yeah, well, the Dead Cells ones are effectively like slightly more complicated things like than Binding of Isaac, I guess. But yeah, it's like that, and it's just it's a heat modifier, and if you turn it on once, you get 2 heats, and it gives or most shielded enemies 1 random modifier. If you turn it on again, you get 4 heat, and they get 2. And I like that. I think it's just a nice way to add some extra variety to the runs. You can turn that on, and the basic enemy is kind of like adding new enemies, kind of. Like, because since they can all get a big old plethora of different modifiers.
I'd just be worried that like there would be a weird combination of a certain kind of enemy with a certain kind of modifier that made them really, really bad.
There could be, but I think that they have them hard coded so you can't get like a stupid one. I think.
Okay.
Like it seems like for the most part when I found a certain enemy they have one of a couple. Like, they have, like, a little aura around them that makes you go a little bit slower when you're in it or something. Or there's, like a homing laser beam on their head. Or not homing, but, like, the ones that the crystal creatures have.
Yep.
Whap, whap, whap. Where are you at in your run, by the way?
I'm currently, on the Black Bridge.
Black Bridge, okay.
It's going okay.
I feel like this
I'll
is
win the fight.
Yeah. I feel like this is gonna run into the Spelunky segment a chunk.
It feels like it might a little. Where are you on your run?
I'm on the Giant. So I'm
the Giant, so the end of the game.
The Giant is not the end of the game. He's the same as he's on the same level as the Timekeeper.
Oh.
He
just a
sucks.
different path?
Yep. He's just harder.
Huh.
You get better rewards for going to the cavern and the Giant, but it is harder, I think. Yeah, gang, on my end, do the thing to skip High Peak Castle after this. I would appreciate that.
After the Giant, you can go directly to Hand of the King.
Yes, but I don't think you can do that after the Timekeeper.
Can you not?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought you could. Like, I think Timekeeper is the final boss that I finished before the final boss in the run that I killed.
It should go Timekeeper, then High Peak Castle, and then the Hand of the King. On average. I don't know if you can skip right over. Alright. I'm glad I get to practice this sucker. I don't know, Justice Tom. It's not quite like Demon Crawl. But you should check it out anyways.
Justice Tom, I actually have like a game that I wanted to recommend. It's Minesweeper. It's like Demon Crawl, but you strip out all of the roguelike elements.
It's like Demon Crawl, but worse. Oh yeah, there's...
Yeah, exactly. It is Demon Crawl, just objectively worse.
It's just it's Demon Crawl, but like... The RNG is literally, factually worse. Because you can blow out yourself up the second you start. Why are you guys putting down this demon rain during the fight I hate the most? Rude, gang. Can't we all just get along?
They're trying to make sure that we start this Spelunky segment soon. That's what they're on.
Well, go kill Rhapsody then. My run's almost over.
Shh, don't tell them that. They hadn't
exclamation point Malty. Do ruin both of our runs at the same time then.
Damn it, my run.
Robo battle, Yumi! Thank you! God, wait. Robo battle! Heal me! You this is the worst. You're the evilest chicken I've ever seen!
Last floor, I think my chicken spent all of my health flasks and was trying to get me to notice it. And I was like, I need these health flasks. It's fine. Do it.
Oh, heck. You are mean. You are a mean man! But I am a god!
Well done on surviving adversity.
Thank you. Oh, Ben's here? Heck.
So this is the first time I've ever had this item, but I now have lacerating aura and it's colorless, so
Ooh.
I'm kind of just walking amongst people.
I love lacerating aura. I love it.
So good.
It's I just unlocked it and I adore it. Oh, thank you, Chad. 85% of you are wonderful. Thank you for taking me to the final boss instead. The other 15%
so you have the
are
ability
banned.
to extend your game by not going to the final boss. Is it kind of like looping, or is it just doing an extra level? What's it like?
The base game, the normal game, you're supposed to go from the Timekeeper or the Giant. Technically supposed to go from the Timekeeper or the Giant to High Peak Castle, which is just another biome where you can get a whole bunch of extra stuff. Or you can just, if you do the Giant, you can skip that biome, and they give you 2 scrolls and a pat on the back. And you don't have to worry. And you don't have to worry about dying.
I've never skipped that before.
Yeah, you don't.
I thought like it was skipping a boss, but no. Yeah, I've definitely had that.
No. Oh no. That is the one thing that I will forever remember about Dicey Dungeons, long beyond the time where I think about the game, if that ever can happen. Whenever I hear "oh no," I have to play the Lady Luck sound in my head. Do you not know it?
And for what reason? I don't know, but it might just be like a situation where like I was talking over that game the entire time I was playing it, so I didn't necessarily hear lines.
She just goes. It's at the beginning of the run. One of the random things she can say. She just goes, "Oh no," and I can't. I just hear it all the time. Boy, oh boy. Good luck, final chicken. What about good luck, Reto?
No, they assume that you don't need the luck. There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna come in and vote on your run. It's when mine's over.
Oh,
here.
Go for it.
Thank you,
Apparently
Crit
need
Cop.
more village keys? I don't know where these village keys.
Are you in? Wait, is that the Stilt Village?
Yeah.
They are in doors that have a big key sign by them.
I did that, and I don't seem to have all of them yet.
You should only need one, and then you move to the right, and then there should be a door that you unlock to get another one.
Okay, I got one earlier, and then it has unlocked
what
nothing
about right now,
for me.
Tom? It should. It should. I just realized that I can send a healing request. Apparently, if they type no heal, it tells you that it's been denied. I feel sad. But it shouldn't lock you out. I've never been locked out.
Well,
you should get.
I have discovered something that has never been discovered before in this game. I'd like it named after me.
I'll come over there after. Come over there after this hand of the king is dead, or I'm dead. One of the two. Try closing your eyes. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh.
Ice shards, colorless. I don't know what this is or how to play it, but I'm gonna just have to go with it. It's too damn cool to not to.
Ice shards is decent.
I mean, it's colorless and level 5. Surely, like.
Yeah. At that point, I go for it no matter what. All right, I'm coming over here.
So
to
is
help.
that kind of like something that gets you to vary your build a lot? Just
Yes.
those colorless things appearing?
Yeah, if I get something that, like, if I'm doing a red build and I'm getting an item that's normally only green, I'll do it forever. So wait, what's the problem here?
The problem is I don't appear to have any key, but
Open
there's
your
a door
map.
that's like, you're not allowed to come back unless.
Open your map for a second.
Like, this one still says that there's a key in it, but there's no key, I guarantee you.
It still says there's a key. Did you go in that other door
Okay.
right above it?
I have mistaken the door that I thought I was going in, and there's keys in here. This was on the game.
We cracked it,
It
chat.
must have had a bug at some point.
We cracked the case, chat. All right. Well, I'm gonna move over to. I'm gonna move to Spelunky and just start a dinky normal run.
Get a dinky normal run going on.
I'm gonna get a dinky run. Switching over to Spelunker.
Apparently, I now have to go to the Forgotten Sepulchre.
Ah. Sorry.
Is that bad? Do I not want to go there?
I mean, it's actually on Zero Cell it's not as bad. Like there's it's plunged, quote unquote, plunged in darkness, meaning you have to touch a light like every 10 seconds, otherwise you start taking damage. And it's pretty dark. It's kind of like the darkness modifier in Spelunky, except if you didn't stand by a torch every 10 seconds, you cried even more.
I'm honestly fine with that.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
No, it's and I remembered on Boss Cell 0 that it takes a lot longer for that to kick in. If Reto hadn't died so quickly, I was gonna start singing All Star. Well, maybe you could have healed me, Tom, and you would have been able to sing. It seems like a personal.
Singing All Star faster.
Yeah, you should have started singing All Star fast. It seems like a personal problem, Tom. I feel like you could have solved your own problem there. Alright.
So I don't actually... Wait. No, I have been to this level. I remember the giant spider lady. Alright, we've got this going on. It's fine. Yeah, the first time I came to this level, it was nothing. There was no problem. It was...
Yeah, I forgot.
I kept staying out of the light for a long enough period of time.
Yeah.
It wasn't really affecting me at all.
They, the darkness in Boss Cell 3 and 4 counts as trap damage, and trap damage is increased by like 400%. So it kills you like 4 times faster, and on top of it, they decrease the amount of time that you can be in the darkness, or before it starts happening. So they just really make it extra stinky. But you do gain a little bit of light just for killing enemies too. So.
It seems like the whole level is based around forcing you not only in your combat, but also in your movement to engage with that kind of flow state.
Yeah. It's the gotta go fast the level.
I'm happy to go fast.
Yeah.
I'm also always just worried that I'm missing so many runes on the walls, though.
Yep, you are. It's just facts. I will always... It's the one thing I like about it, though, is nobody comments on my level, like on my level. My YouTube videos saying you missed a rune on the wall, because everybody misses it. It just happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also just like impossible to tell if you've missed a rune on the wall.
Yeah, it happens so fast.
Directly next to it.
It happens so fast. Well,
I'm just glad it's not like a tinted rock phenomenon.
Yeah. And I like that in in Gungeon and stuff. What's your ideal? What game do you think has done secret rooms the best? Do you think it's The Binding of Isaac?
I still think it's Isaac, to be entirely honest.
Because it has a non-arcane, semi-predictable pattern to it. That's what I think too.
I mean, I'll also add in there that I didn't strongly dislike the secret rooms in what's the name of the game again? It's Ziggurat. Because they were just normal walls that had like a little bit of a tail on them.
Yes.
And then eventually you kind of got used to all of them and you could just constantly. That was great.
I think Ziggurat does it well. I guess I think Undermine does it pretty well too, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I don't know if you ever got to the point where you noticed, but the walls actually do the same. They actually do the same thing that they do in Ziggurat, where you can tell visually.
I did not know that.
It's like you can tell over time. It's more of like a sixth sense thing over time. Like certain things cannot spawn on a secret wall. Like, there can't be vines on the wall, there can't be, like, torches, there can't be XYZ on the wall. And they're, like, it used to be even more obvious. I preferred it. You could, like, it would always be two completely blank textures that were always the same. And I liked that.
I see, because I could have sworn that I tried to utilize that information in a couple different places and ended up taking damage. Taking a bomb's worth of damage by not finding it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think it's got like that built-in whoops factor too of like, if any explosion goes off, you do get to be notified where any other secret rooms are. I like that as well. I think it's a pretty relatively forgiving secret room system, on top of the fact that there's 2 on each floor. Jumped onto Spice. Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
I keep accidentally doing very, very dumb things and living through them. Kind of waiting for the game to punish me. I took a curse chest.
It's Boss Cells 1 is the answer to when it's gonna punish you.
Well, apparently that means it's not going to happen in this run. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can get away with murder for sure. Hell, maybe even like a couple hundred, to be honest. Pretend you never died. I never did. Never died. Never died in Dead Cells. Never died in Spelunky. Never gonna die in Shovel Knight.
I've never died so far in real life, and as far as I'm concerned, that means I'm immortal.
Oh, nice. New PB. Every day's a new PB.
All of the time.
I know. Every day's a new PB. Gamer inspirational quotes. It's got to be a Twitter, right? That's got to be a Twitter account.
Almost certainly.
Gotta be.
I'm a huge fan of the speedrunning Twitter. That's speedrunning in real life.
Oh yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah, no, it is. It's just all of the different. Stop hitting, please. All the different examples are effectively just like speedrunning terminology used in everyday life. But
yeah,
you know, I'm a simple man. I have simple pleasures, and those simple pleasures include people using terminology for speedrunning outside of the original context.
Yeah, like always going for any percent runs of making toast or something. We've talked about that.
People really working on their strats for toast. Frankly, as far as I'm concerned, the PBs are dead. Like the record's just not going to be beat. The record was set by Wallace of Wallace and Gromit fame upon the point where the toast just jumped out of the toaster, and my man just shot it with jam. How do you beat that time?
That is wild. Is that the one where the movie where he gets in the barrel and it said warning may contain nuts, but he's naked?
I think that's the wrong pants. I don't. That might be Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Actually, hang on. Was it a movie or a short?
I think it was a movie.
Okay, so I think that's Curse of the Were-Rabbit then.
Yes, probably. Describe the process of making toast. First, I put the bread into my Hello Kitty toaster that I do not recommend anyone get.
You've skipped so many steps. First,
I have the bread out all the time. Cultivate the wheat. We are not playing the Mind right now, Rhapsody.
No?
Can you play Mind 2
Damn
player?
it.
You probably can, can't you?
Yeah, I imagine you can. There's nothing stopping you. There's no rules. There's no policeman who's going to stand over and say, excuse me, you have to stop playing this game right now.
But like, there's no reason why it wouldn't work, right? I can't imagine.
Not that I can imagine off the top of my dome.
The same way you could play Hanabi. Have you played Hanabi yet? I can't remember if you said you did or not.
They are a Twitch streamer.
Who are you? Who is this a joke about? Which Twitch streamer? I don't even know.
Hanabi.
Hanabi. Are they actually? I
think so.
I don't know. I'm not very well versed in Twitch culture.
You say that, and yet I'm pretty sure you're better versed in Twitch culture than I am.
Can we get
to
a
many degrees?
Pogie in chat, please? One Pogie, please.
Can I get a Pogue champ?
Watching you play Spelunky reminds me that you are just a human. Thank you for that.
I love a good complisalt.
Is there a compla in there?
Yeah.
Where?
Because like reminds me that you're human.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
you're so inhuman in other games, right?
Just you wait, chat. When I start to use more than 5% of my brain, this game's toast. As toast as the bread that came out of my Hello Kitty toaster that I genuinely do have, and it's so stupid because it's like cool. It imprints Hello Kitty's face on the bread. That is cool. However, it does that by improperly toasting your bread. It's like half of it's just not toasted.
It's fine. Who needs all that toast when you've got that perfect little portrait? Speaking
of God Gamer, hell yeah, on the pyramid. There we go. That's something I'd like to talk about. Yes. Everyone just watch the pyramid because nothing went wrong there.
Apparently nothing at all went wrong? Damn. Well done.
It's actually true. I am the first... Oh, god dang it. Don't watch my Spelunky while I'm talking about this. I was the first person to perfect the pyramid. And then now Alexa's gonna Alexa's gonna remove the 2 games that he lost at.
I did see that when he was talking about the possibility of some possible more pyramid stuff happening, and was talking about removing those 2 games. I'm happy to see those games go.
I'm not. I mean, Bumbo, Bumbo, I'm fine, but Dead Cells I really don't think needs to go personally, but.
I don't know, I'm not good at it yet, so he can go for the moment. Is there any way we can get a Dark Souls in there? Is there any way we can get a... I'm trying to think of games that like aren't on there that I might have an advantage in. And unfortunately, Slay the Spire is on there.
Yeah.
That's the only obvious one.
And the big thing about it is like Gungeon's on there, but like all you have to do is beat the dragon. So it's like I don't even have an advantage in that because that's not I don't know.
Super easy to do.
Exactly. It's just it's not even the Lich it's not even the Lich. It's just the dragon.
Is Alexa having difficulty killing the dragon? Is there like extra points for killing the rat or something like that?
There's no extra points for killing anything else. It's just beat that. You get the extra points if there's like an objective you can do, an extra objective you can do, but the Lich is not one of them. I think that Alexa's not very confident with the Lich.
I just got a thing called Seismic Strike.
Ah, it's fun. I don't know how good it is. I still need to use it a bit yet, but still. It does a little wave that roots enemies in place. It does a little bit of damage. It's pretty slow, but it's fun.
I mean, it seems pretty rad. It's colorless and has plus 40% damage as a modifier.
Ooh.
On it at the moment, so I don't think
Well,
I
that
get
sounds
to
great.
Turn it down.
I mean, 40. You don't turn down a plus 40% damage. All right, gang. I know that I've tried this 4 times and failed, but just watch.
Good times the charm.
Oh, he actually did it.
The god, the gamer, the reader.
I killed the shopkeeper using only my whip.
Damn!
Oh.
I swear, every time you pick up a game and it's like, I haven't played this game, or I haven't played this game much, I'll check in maybe, a week, 2 weeks later, and you're like, yeah, now I'm the world's best at this video game, so yeah.
This is what I always say. I can get, more than other people, I can get okay to pretty good at a video game really fast. I plateau a lot of times at that point, though. I think. Unless I put in, like, a ludicrous amount of hours. But I can get pretty good to okay so fast.
Do you think that's a result of just having played so many different games?
I think so.
Over the course of your...
I think so. And playing, like, a completely wild variety growing up, like... I played everything, like... Because my sister played games, my dad played games, and I played games all of completely different varieties. And since I like games, I watched over the shoulder of all of them. Like, I played a lot of... Personally, I played, like, a lot of, like, Nintendo games. My dad played, like, Diablo and stuff like that. And then my sister played more, like, casual stuff, which you can totally learn things from playing those, too.
Mm-hmm. What is the, what's the... Sorry to digress for the actual game, but what's the rune that allows you to smash through the ground?
I don't remember what it's called. All of that stuff I got in 2016 or 2017. I don't remember.
You still have those?
The runes from... Yeah. What do you mean?
Like your save file from that point in time. You didn't just, like, get rid of it?
Nope. It's I used the same files. I had 2 Dead Cell series before the one I did right now. It's the same save file from both of them. I just picked it up as if I didn't stop.
See, I always feel the onus to constantly go back and completely clear my save files.
I usually do, but with Dead Cells, I was one major thing is I noticed that I wasn't gonna really be able to do the DLC if I did that, and I didn't want to have to, like...
Right.
I didn't want to be like, well, it's time to just redo all this stuff that you already probably, like, half of you probably already know about. And I don't know about. I was just like, I want to just have all this cool stuff unlocked already and work from there.
Fair. Totally fair enough. I hate these whirlwind enemies in the King's area.
They stink.
It does, like, one thing that is annoying is because, like, I can constantly recognize right now things that I'm doing and allowing to happen, like hits that I'm allowing myself to take that would in Dead Cell 1 already kill me.
Yeah. You gotta get those to a minimum. And there's a lovely thing called malaise when you get to boss cells 4, which there's that bar that you maybe sometimes see show up over your HP in the castle after fighting, like, the elites. Maybe you've seen it. It has 10 ticks on it, and yeah, it's called malaise. Whenever you get hit by any enemy in boss cell 4, it adds 1 tick to it, and if you get to 10 ticks, you just cannot have more than 10% of your max HP ever again. Until you use a health potion. You have to use a health potion then. So you have to manage both your HP and your malaise.
Okay. That is going to be annoying. What methods remove malaise?
HP potions and food removes 1.
Okay.
There's ways to do it.
Too bad, actually.
There's ways to do it, but, like, it makes it so because green has really good survivability. HP is, it's green. It's survivability is what it's called. Uh-oh. Sorry, I got a spelunk. But, like, you can lose all of that HP in a heartbeat if you're too careless. Like, it's basically, it puts a timer on yourself, like you can't make 10 mistakes and just heal up from food and stuff. It just gives you like a little bonus mistake timer.
Fair enough.
Oh heck.
I actually may end up winning this one, so like I'm beyond the realm where I'm okay with throwing, because it might be my second, third, I think, victory of all time.
You got this. You got this. Did you not win runs back when you, like, how much did you play back when you played originally, when you were?
Well, I mean, when I played originally, winning a run was completing the
the
fight
timekeeper
on the Black Bridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how long ago I was playing.
That's a while.
Yeah, just a little. Sinew slicer. I don't care about that. There we go.
Stop, Reto. He's already dead. He'll be dead when I say he's dead.
Snag the boomerang? Yeah, I don't really know how to take the boomerang from that area yet. I think I have to have, like, jump. Like, triple jump in midair or something.
Does it have that little vine pile underneath it? You have that?
It's the one in the hidden throne room. Good.
Oh yeah, D-Hex, how'd your wisdom teeth removal go?
Alright, chat, I'm doing this one for you. Which does mean if I lose, this is on you, I think, frankly.
Pretty much. I mean, it's Twitch integration, so basically, like, it's all on them.
Mm-hmm. I'm just giving y'all a helping hand. Y'all are the ones really doing this. Oh, apparently people get to be the boss?
Yep.
What do they do if they beat the boss?
They get to spam moves that make it harder. And some of them are really annoying. So, good luck. Good luck. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be harder than your normal hand fight, which you've only done once.
Yeah, I'm not used to it, so as far as I'm concerned,
it's basically the same.
Being a little harder isn't a problem.
Yeah, it being different that won't really matter at the very least. Yeah.
If anything, it's easier for me because I don't have to focus on pressing the button to heal. I just have to rely on my chat to do it correctly.
Exactly. Oh! Exactly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Double oh no! I've become in the middle of what I would like to call a huge problem in Spelunky, so.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do it for us.
Did it for us.
How the heck did this dog live? The god.
And that's a GG right there. It's okay, it's only about half of the Spelunky segments being spent playing Dead Cells. Oops. Thank you, chat, for guiding me towards that victory. Sincerely appreciated.
Way to go. Gamer, 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 gamer. Gamers in chat, please. Gamers in chat for Rhapsody, please.
Can I get the Reto Pog, please?
Reto Pogs in chat, please. Oh my god.
Well, I think at this point I have to quit this game and then go open Spelunky.
I'm almost certainly gonna die very quickly, and then we can just do the daily at the same time.
Oh, you haven't done the daily? Hell yeah.
No, I waited.
Oh,
I mean,
absolute champion.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Let's do the daily.
Perfect timing.
That's great.
Top left is fine in Spelunky for camera, right?
Top left is where the everything is. Bottom right is good.
Bottom right.
I believe.
Okay, I will. It's in the bottom right.
I think, right? Unless I've been covering up something the whole time and nobody's blamed, which I doubt.
I'm also just gonna like look in the direction where the Spelunky character would be at all times, not even at the screen.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. I'll die in about 12 seconds as I run into an arrow trap and that arrow trap into another arrow trap, but it's gonna be okay. It's fine. I'm ready to start this daily whenever you want.
I am in. I'm ready.
Cap, dead cells, Spelunky.
Murdered. You're not wrong. All right, now I'm gonna activate gamer mode.
You weren't really gaming yet, but now.
No. Now
Now it's
Rhapsody's
gaming time?
here. Now it's time to game.
Let's go. That's a exclamation mark multi in chats if you are looking for the multi-twitch and watch both at the same period of time.
Yeah, I got that in my chat as well. Exclamation point multi. What? Heck, we're not fighting each other. We're being cooperative.
I have
cheating.
only just remembered. I remembered this before anyone has prompted me, so I'm still a real streamer. But
Switch the
I'm just
game?
gonna change my game name to Spelunky.
Did I do that? I think I did.
Excuse me? When
I
did
did do
Urkel
that.
get into this call?
Did I do that? I did. Oh, man. Real gamer hours.
I forgot what button was whip, and I just threw a bomb, so you're at
Yeah.
least one bomb ahead of me, I'll give you that much.
Why does Spelunky sometimes bomb and sometimes whip?
It's Spelunky's fault.
Yeah.
They've got these floating hotkeys.
Oh. Skeleton?
Have you got a meta for the name of the dog, or sloth, or person?
I guess I just been calling him Dog. Or Monty. I guess, isn't it Monty, technically?
Is it technically Monty? I thought that was just Bear.
Oh, I don't know. I've heard Mouth call it that too. So I guess I just assumed.
Yeah, I think
But
Mouth picked that up from
probably.
Bear. Was it not? Because I think someone
Maybe.
else also had Rufus as theirs.
Maybe. I don't know. What's your meta?
I go Reggie. That's just because every
yes.
incarnation of every dog in everything I've ever played is always named Reggie. And
Yes.
when I first get my first dog, you best believe that MF are gonna be named Reggie.
Can't believe you named your dog after the dog in Spelunky.
Mm-hmm. I'd also be naming it after the celestial Samoyed steed that my D&D character rides.
Oh.
Also named Reggie.
Celestial Samoyed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I had a potion of find. Oh my! Yeah, I'm so bad at this game. I had a potion of find steed, and
Ooh.
rather than actually having my bard learn find steed in any way, I just decided to cast a spell from that potion, which does mean if, for instance, Reggie was ever reduced in hit points to 0,
Oh.
I would never be able to summon them again. So it's
Oh,
very,
no.
very high stakes.
Oh no. That's a problem, yeah. When I was playing the brief bit that we did I did 2 Twitch stream D&D games. I had a pet squirrel with 5 HP, and she was way more important to me than my own life.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that squirrel for mere moments.
If at any point in the campaign I get, oh God, I forgot the button again, rather. If at any point in that game I get the choice to sacrifice myself for Reggie, that's the end of Leoloff at that point.
Leoloff? Is that your character's name?
Leoloff, the human variant bard who believes that they are blessed by a god because unlucky things always turn into lucky things for them, which is mechanically represented by them just having the ability to re-roll die constantly.
Oh.
So it's always mechanically flavored like, oh, that dagger missed, but then it bounced off in such a way that it hit a ceiling fan, and in hitting that ceiling fan, it managed to fly into someone's shield. It refracted off of that shield the sun into the eyes of the person you were originally trying to hit, who fell over and stabbed themselves on their own scimitar. Like, it would always be something ridiculously long-winded like that.
Yeah. I love that. I killed the shopkeeper on the second floor, and then I forgot my gun there. So I'm effectively have lost. It's just a matter of moments. Unless I can correctly bomb this one and steal his.
You can dunk him.
I can.
Dunk him like a donut. Ah! No, I knew that was... I screamed before I actually even hit the arrow trap because I knew that I hadn't activated it yet, so I knew what was about to happen.
Oh, I did it. I am a gamer. I am a gamer.
No. Okay, I got 1 HP. So you've just become a gamer. I'm on my way out of gamerdom.
I did have practice to warm up, and you did not.
That is fair. Like, a warm-up would have helped, but, yeah, it's 30 minutes into the segment. I don't really have time for a warm-up.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I don't really know what to do here.
No. I forgot we can't... Oh no. This is the highest stakes. Oh! Now I need him dead. I've used all my bombs.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Come
to talk with you again. I'm gonna play in adventure mode.
Oh my god.
What's happened?
I used 6 bombs, jumping over pits, throwing them down at a diagonal angle into the shop, and on my very last bomb, I clipped the shopkeeper and was able to not only not die but now get 2 bomb boxes. It's just
incredible.
That's
just the shot that I died on. I cleared the opening and then I went down with my shotgun, ready to shoot him, and he just shot me in the face immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that one was always gonna go.
Surprised that
I should have known.
I'm very surprised that.
Appreciate the F spam in chat. Thank you.
Thank you. Easy clap. Oh my god. I love it when chat's on my side instead of not giving me health potions in the Hand of the King fight.
It's fine. You don't even need them.
I very much did. I died. I don't know if you know. I died in Dead Cells very, very quickly in that fight. So you're up 1-0 in this stream so far. But since it's definitely all races, all races.
Okay, well, I'm definitely not 1-0. I lost maybe 7 runs over the course of this, split across the games that we've been playing.
I've lost quite a few too.
Oh, perfect. As long as we're both losing.
It's okay. We're all losing. Everyone's lost here.
Mm-hmm. I unfortunately this morning got to wake up to I think record number of Washington Post headlines on my phone that were like, so everyone's dead or dying, which was a very, very jarring thing to wake up to.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. For now.
I really need to uninstall that app from my phone.
Yeah.
I'm sick of waking up to, oh, it's technically a pandemic now. Oh, sweet. I haven't even finished processing that I'm currently awake and I'm not, in the dream world anymore.
Yeah, I pretty much have stopped looking at news this year, and I appreciate that choice of mine a lot.
Teach me, senpai. I unfortunately, I always just feel bad if I don't know, and then worse when I do.
Yeah, that's why it's just if you just if you never know, you'll eventually get numb to the fact that you don't know, and it won't even matter. Oh, I lost my shotgun again. I can't believe it. I mean, I totally can. It's very me, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Like, headlines just want you to feel sad, so you'll click a lot of times. Just like, the sadder we can make this, the more likely you will be to click.
I got bad news for them. I just get sad reading the headline, and then I don't even read the article. I haven't got time to read
that's
the
not
article.
fair.
I'm too busy dealing with the emotional labor of having to keep myself, like, steady.
I believe that's called stealing. If you get to feel bad and you didn't even read the article, Rhapsody, that's not fair. That's theft.
I'm stealing their content?
You're stealing the value. They're trying to make you feel bad, and if you already feel bad, just... I'm dead. If you feel bad just by reading the headline, then what point does the article have?
That's what I've been saying. Why even bother publishing the article? Just publish the headlines. Or you know what? Don't even bother writing new headlines. Just say, you should be sad today, because it's as effective to me.
I think that we're gonna get, like, there's gotta be a Twitter account like that already. That's just, you should feel good today, or you should feel bad today. Based off of the general consensus of the news. Is there not a Twitter account like that already? Summarizes
it would
news
almost
pretty well.
be called something like Vibe Check.
Yes,
vibes are rancid.
That's a free idea for you guys, except when I want to make it, and then I will sue you. But
you're not allowed to make the Vibe Check Byte account. I'm gonna do that.
You should feel good. Based off of today's news, you should feel good today. Unfortunately, I don't think if it is basing it off the news, it will ever be you should feel good today. There's always something to feel bad about. Always. Forever.
I know. I spend so much of my time actively pursuing those pieces of information. Making sure I know everything about them. Yeah.
Like, how do I want to feel horrendous today? You know what? Let's go with something. We'll go with something political. No. I'm feeling just stone cold deaths. Who died today?
Every morning, I just load up the Wikipedia page of every single one of my idols, and I just make sure that it still says "is" rather than "was" at the very top.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's weird because, like, there are very few, like, news events that I can remember what was happening on the day of. Like, obviously people talk about, like, where were you during this particular news event, Probably the only one that I remember of recent history was I remember exactly where I was and everything about the circumstances when I heard that Robin Williams had passed. And that's it. That was like 4 years ago now as well.
Yeah. I only remember where I was when I found out that Billy Mays died.
Billy Mays died?
Are you serious?
Well, now I remember where I was when I found out that Billy Mays died.
Right freaking here. I was today years old.
Oh, I hate when people say that so much.
I know. Did you see the Phil Jameson thing? That's all I can think of.
What is the Phil Jameson? I've almost certainly seen it. I just don't necessarily remember it.
He's basically is just like talking about people saying today years old and how one person is saying how it's stupid, and the other person's like is trying to see the light, and eventually near the end he's like, you know what? Today I learned that it is okay. You know how old I was when I learned it was okay to say whatever you feel like saying. Today years old, and the other person's like, no, you're right. It sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Do you like that? It's called summarizing comedy without context in 3 seconds, with inappropriate pacing.
I'm into it. Frankly, you gave me all of the context I need. One thing that Peak and I will share jokes, like any couple, any modern couple, we will share memes amongst one another. But in the absence of a phone, we'll try and give a vague approximation describing it. And Pete does this fun thing where he will refuse to give me any context and just explain the punchline. It's like, I don't know anything about anything involved in this. I can't. it really tests the limit of just smile and laugh.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is him asking me one follow-up question, and I'm like, "You're right. I don't know anything."
Yeah, no,
about what you're talking about.
I did not get it. You caught me. Oh. Oh man. Oh man! I don't know why I thought I could whip the spider to death. Is this new comedy summary series going on the channel? Absolutely. It'll be my 20th new channel. Actually.
So I've been thinking about where I'm going to position the Reto and Rhap streams, and while
Twitch.
I do love having a VoD channel to upload to, I think I'm just going to put them on my main channel.
Do it.
Because at worst, it's weekly, and I release daily bombs. I don't need to worry about weekly bombs.
You saying this is a bomb?
No, I'm saying that like VODs oftentimes get lower views.
Well, of course, yeah. But if I didn't have a VOD channel, I wanted to put this on my main. But now I'm like, well, I said specifically, literally everything from my Twitch is gonna go on this channel. Now I'm roped into that. Now I'm a liar if I change it. I don't want to be a liar.
It's a fair point well made.
What's the biggest lie you've ever gotten away with? Nope.
Biggest lie that I've ever gotten away with? Ooh. I don't know. I like as a kid, like obviously as a much younger human, I feel like I was like really good at lying in the kind of like I wouldn't necessarily know if I was telling the truth eventually.
That's the way to do it. If you don't know, how could they? Exactly.
But eventually, I grew up and I put away childish things.
Yes. Like lie. I'm late on the Minecraft series.
Constantly.
Do you really have a car mechanic and crocheting channel? Absolutely. Rhapsody knows. Rhapsody's seen it. It's one of my 20 channels.
Yep. I'm subscribed to each and every single one of them. It becomes really difficult because you release more than 24 hours worth of content per day. I don't really understand how you do it, but I do watch every single video, so I frankly don't even have time to record any of my own series anymore.
Yes.
Everything that's been uploaded to the channel recently has just been off of a very large backlog.
Yeah, if there's ever been a break on Rhapsody's channel, it's because he's behind on my content.
Yes. That actually does weirdly align, because if there is ever a break on my brain's not going great, and then at that point in time I'm like, let's check out what Reto's doing recently on YouTube, so it kind of does work.
Oh boy.
I unfortunately opened with the matlock a block directly below one of those blocks that moves. You know, the blocks that moves.
The blocks that moves?
Yeah, in the mines, the blocks that have their own volition and will move under gravity.
Ah. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, dog. Oh. Yeah, that ain't great. I'm having a really hard telling
great,
what's
so
a
I just
lie.
immediately got crushed and killed.
Sorry, Sam. Everything's a lie. I hate to break it to you. The crocheting channel is real. The car mechanic one is a lie.
What? Whose car mechanic channel am I subscribed to?
That's you're actually just literally looking at a at a car mechanic workshop. That's not YouTube.
Oh, that explains all in there.
Yeah.
And why they keep saying this is a workshop, please leave, Ryan.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh my god, thank you. Now I can sleep.
I got myself a jetpack, so yeah, it's time for me to win.
All right, we'll put it to the test, baby. We'll see. They're clearly lying about lying about lying. It's true. Is it worth a bomb and a rope to get a box?
A box?
Yes. A material box?
Probably not, because, like, you know, one of the best case scenarios is you get 3 of either, but if you get 3 ropes, didn't you want to bomb more?
I did, and I got a parachute.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Like, there's a hardcore loss option in getting the parachute. I'm sorry to hear it, but...
I believe that is a critical fail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what have I done?
What did you done?
I grabbed the idol without even thinking about it, jumped down, used my parachute, got hit by an arrow. You know, Spelunky things.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I just also did that, but I did clear the level first.
You can bring the golden idol to the shop?
Yeah, you can. You can also, I think you can bring the dog to the shop.
What? Are these lies?
They can exit the level at basically any point.
I now have a shotgun and a jetpack. Right after I did the stupidest thing I've ever done in Spelunky.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
Reto and Rhaps.
I know we've only got
go to hell.
4 minutes left in the segment, but it's okay. We've got time. Let's do it.
Last run. Can you sacrifice the gold idol? You can. You get a monkey that is stonks. He poops gold.
Monkey isn't very stonks, actually. Monkey doesn't even provide stonks over the golden idol unless you keep it alive for like 2.5 levels or something like that.
Stonks, you know what I've learned? You're supposed to use stonks when it's a bad investment.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know. Originally that's how it was used. But now it's just like whatever. It changes. I have 1 HP. At least we're not gonna have to worry about that Shovel Knight segment taking too long on to start on my end.
Yeah. I got 2 HP, so don't worry, friend. We're on our way.
Show off. I am Rhapsody. I don't have a single point of HP. I have 2. Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know how I got myself in this scenario, but I am terrified of everything around me. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything was fine the whole time. I don't know whose voice you just heard, but everything is and was and will be okay with me.
I pressed the jetpack button when I was above the spikes.
Yeah, that's...
But
did you...
The game didn't think so. I died to spikes with a jetpack. The game didn't think that I did that thing that I did. It's the game that's wrong.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll die very soon. Guarantee it.
All right. I'll start a run and I'll go. I'll activate gamer mode. Watch this, guys. Watch. Can you see me?
Dead.
Can you see me, guys? No. Well, I'm gonna kill the shopkeeper. You start getting your Shovel Knight ready. I'm gonna kill the shopkeeper, and then quit.
Mm-hmm. Right. Launching Shovel Knight. Changing game name as well, cause streamer.
Oh my god, gang! Who is he? Next, you know, he's gonna start drawing cards and 4 souls, changing his title.
Then I'm gonna figure out how to open my inventory in
Minecraft.
And then it's over for you nerds.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh! Now I can quit. After I kill this other guy. I need two cold-blooded kills of shopkeeping men on my hands. A single one won't do. That's fine. Okay. All right. You got your Shovel Knight open? And
I got
ready?
it.
All right, let me change my game. We both are gonna be playing Shovel Knight, starting from the beginning for an hour, and it's kind of a race to see who gets the furthest.
Yeah, pretty much. Both of us are as rusty and inexperienced with this game as one another, so I think it'd probably be a good domain upon which to fight, especially considering there are, like, levels and bosses, and while I don't believe entirely linear, it should be relatively easy to compare progress.
Yes. I am going to go use the restroom very fast, and I will be back and ready. Just going to take just a minute here.
Go for it. Pull up this screen, camera with the background kind of situation. How's it going, friend? Oh, my professional streamer alert. I know. Finally one of them. Finally in and amongst all of the professional streamers. Hello, chat. It's video games. How are you enjoying the Reto and Rhaps stream so far? Is there anything about the format that you would change or modify or add or subtract? I'm interested to hear. It's something that I would like to keep healthy and continuing for a long time yet. Showing the banner as usual, 10 out of 10. Oh, nothing needs to be fixed then. I'm open to constructive criticism, effectively. I like the idea of the kind of like segmented show format. It's always been something I've really preferred. Thank you for the great content over on YouTube as well. Much appreciated for watching the great content over on YouTube, Jokowa. Thank you. I like it, but I feel like the chat interaction dies when you do it. Like you only talk to, which is fine, but feels weird on Twitch. Yeah, there's part of that I'm considering. I'm trying to get to the point that I can kick all the gameplay into the back of my head so that banter can focus on like Reto when I talk. But being able to pull from chat in order to get topics for that kind of thing, which is very segmented show kind of format. Co-op game could be fun at some point though. The only problem with co-op games and doing those with Reto is, the ping between us is roughly 275 to 350. So it has to be a game that's turn-based, effectively. But I'll keep it in mind. I'm always looking for good co-op games to go.
Boo! All right. Yes, I washed my hands, everybody. I've read the news.
You're gonna get coronavirus from your own toilet?
Yeah. Coromo. Alright. Am I sure? It's pretty binary. Yes, I think I did. Alright. So where are we starting from?
I believe you have to just click start game, choose an empty file, and then dig your way through the main storyline.
Okay. I'm having a hard time with the controls of the menu. This is not a great start. Shovel of Hope. Okay.
This guy can't even master the menu. He's gonna be so bad in game. We got this, chat.
It's true. Does anyone know where a good place for the webcam is in this?
The part of the speedrun is actually that we're gonna have to adjust our webcam. The only place that I know there's not going to be any UI elements that it'll interact with is in the middle of the screen. So we'll just...
Ah, smart. All right. I'm ready. I got my name in. My birth name that nobody knows about. Oops.
There we go. That'll work.
Bodies. Enter body swap mode.
Excuse me?
What? Body swap mode. Before you begin, would you like to swap the bodies of any characters in the main cast? I don't know. Are you doing it?
I've just entered my name. I gave him my government ID. Body swap. Sure, it doesn't really matter or not, I don't think.
Oh.
You choose. We'll both do whichever you say.
I'm gonna say yes.
Freaky Friday, let's go.
Oops.
Oh, it looks like it's trying to make me do things now.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna have a...
Whoa. What? 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 This is... I'm tilted. What's happening?
No! I've got the starting cutscene playing.
Okay. Whoa. How do I... I'm in this. How do I...
Stay here right until,
okay,
until
there
you
we
get
go. Okay.
You got the cutscenes?
I'm starting the cutscenes now. Shovel
Okay,
Knight,
you
Shovel
can
of Hope.
you can skip them.
Okay, I've skipped them. Strike the
Okay,
earth.
sharpen thy shovel, let's go.
Up, up, up. Okay. What are the buttons? Okay. Is this Minecraft?
So I know the attack button already.
Ha! I think I might have figured it out before you. Oh, you just have to press down. Okay. I mean, never mind. Nothing.
Ah, it is just down.
No,
Thank
shoot.
you. Keys to the kingdom. I was trying to attack downwards. It was not working.
Yes. Shoot. All right, everybody! Exclamation point multi to see the race. The race to the past. You can get both perspectives at the same time. Is your game having like slowdown when you jump? Sometimes.
Maybe. I'm not gonna say it's not slowing down. Okay, so I'm learning that this game doesn't really have like floaty jump controls. You can't jump off of ladders and the likes.
Ladders? Oh shoot.
Oh, have you not encountered a ladder yet?
No, not at all.
It's okay. I've also encountered the first death, I think.
The bot's been down all stream. Oh my god. I definitely turned it on before. Oh shoot. Is this Rhapsody's doing?
Yep. It's just so that you have to go and deal with that while I'm out here winning Shovel Knight. I never know how much loot I should go back for. Like, I know this is our long segment. The difference between us probably isn't going to be like one screen at the ends, but I'm still very concerned about it.
Whoop. Oh, I just found my first ladder. I'm so slow. Oh boy. So how many times have you died?
Once.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I'm going into the... Or rather, it looks like I might soon be going into the boss room with only half HP though, so... I'm gonna probably chalk up an early loss there for me as well.
Hmm. I have died 3 times.
Hey, it's time to put your money where your mouth is in terms of you reach a certain level of skill quite quickly at a game. You're gonna have to do that over the course of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll stop dying when I stop dying.
This gives me Mega Man vibes. Yeah, Mega Man and like similar games, similar platformers of similar genres and similar eras, gave huge inspiration to this game.
Absolutely. But yeah, when I jump, it actually like is legitimately slowing down the game, like a lot.
You look into changing the VSync options in the main menu?
Ah, nice try. Gentleman's pause.
Sure, gentleman's pause.
Oh,
I think Body Swap lets you change gender and pronouns. Yeah, I expected that when I eventually went and changed the stuff, but I don't know if it necessarily took.
All right, it's
but
changed.
Hey, that's a great point being made there.
I didn't want to interrupt you, and then I realized that I'd be ungentlemanly to not interrupt you. I have done it. It is fixed.
Oh, okay.
I believe that was the issue. I wasn't trying to be mean, chat. I just didn't want to. I was trying to balance social meanness with interrupting his sentence.
Can't believe it. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm collecting all of the secret collectibles. I'm assuming and hoping that they will help me purchase an upgrade very soon. That will then pull me ahead.
Yeah. What do the collectibles look like?
Little sheets with music on them.
Okay.
I think they're called sheet music.
I believe they're called sheep music. There's actual upgrades you can buy in this? Like, you can upgrade your character?
So. I think that's as far as I got in this game, is discovering that those existed, and then I stopped playing.
Yeah, I think that might be my point, too. But, like, it's one of the games that I've always wanted to go back to.
Mm-hmm. Same. It's one that's always been on my backlog of, well, look, if I get tired of other games, I guess I'll go do this.
Yeah. But there's always games. There's always games in the banana stand.
It's the lesson I learned from Fallout. Games never changes.
Oh.
There's always way too many.
Yeah, no, this is not a pro gamer race. This is very much a we have not played the game basically at all. It's just a versus from two very inexperienced players.
Mm-hmm. We're getting ready for AGDQ though.
Yes. I did you not submit on it?
No, I did submit. Aren't we doing the 2-person 1 controller run?
Oh. I've never watched one of those. They seem like they'd be a lot of fun though.
Kind of. I actually find 2 controller runs kind of annoying. Like, to me, it's always just like, yeah, but I could watch one of you play this so much better.
Yeah. So, wait, did you say you got to the first boss?
No.
Oh, I thought you said
when I get to the first boss, I'm going to be very severely disappointed.
Okay.
Have you gotten to the first boss?
The dragon? I just beat the dragon.
Was that your first dragon?
No, I beat the dragon, and then there was another one after it. I just beat that second dragon.
Okay.
I beat the second dragon. You had a gun for a face.
Excuse me? That's Dragon you're talking about there?
The high dragon.
No, you just say that when you're greeting him.
Hi, Dragon.
Hi, Dragon.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, well, I'll give you the timer update. Is my first one's down, boss.
Okay. Have you
Reto,
played...
what's the most recent podcast you've listened to?
Oh, heck. You know that. I told you.
Oh, I do! It's still My Brother and Me? Did you end up skipping ahead?
I
are you
did.
Still in the first episode? Okay.
I did skip ahead to 200.
Mm-hmm. It's exactly where I'd recommend going.
It was funny. Like I skipped the 200 on your recommendation via their recommendation, and then in that episode they said, if you pick this episode, you picked a really bad episode. But
damn it.
But it was because it's like, I think it was just because it was like how episodes and shows and everything like to do specials for big numbers, the big number.
Yep.
And I think it was like a memory lane kind of a thing. Have you played much? Have you played like Mega Man or anything a lot? Like, or anything that this is kind of inspired by?
No,
Have you played?
Not really, actually. Pretty much every game that inspired this is a game that I just didn't play as a kid.
On purpose?
I don't know where to get these meal tickets from. If anyone happens to know, feel free to tell me at any point in time.
Meal tickets? Meal tickets?
Yeah, meal tickets are what you upgrade with.
Okay. You can shovel that fire. Why? Why would I shovel the fire? What does it do? What the hell?
Okay, game is very, very cruel. Bombs can come out of objects that you're interacting with, just so you know before it happens to you.
Okay. I don't remember what it does. Okay, you don't remember what it does, but it's important. Whoops. Ooh. I died. Heck.
I found where all the mini bosses hang out.
Is it in the town?
No, it's in the levels. It's weird. I got confused and thought it would have been in the town as well.
Boy. But I played a lot of like.
There's some part.
What?
When you end up finding trees that you're supposed to down bounce on, I'll give you the keys to the kingdom in advance. You can hit them normally, and then they will ascend, which will give you some extra height.
Trees that you can bounce on, you hit them with your shovel, and then you can bounce?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'll try to remember that.
That's as clear as I can be, unfortunately.
Is it?
Yeah. Why is it always bombs?
Whoa. Did you buy anything?
Does
in
anyone
town?
know the meal ticket information? Please. Gadgeteer Blue. I need to know which person in the town I need to talk to.
No, you have someone who knows the game. My chat's backseating me, but they don't know why. They're backseating me, but they don't know. They don't have the information.
Talk to the dude in the building. All right. Well, my chat is refusing to actually backseat me, so never mind. It's all fine. Really cool.
Thanks, Rhapsody's chat. I have that DX.
Oh. That one dude in the place. Oh, that one.
The one that is in the building. In the building. The person who hangs out inside the place.
Oh, I'm familiar. I'm familiar.
Huh. I played it.
There's a podcast idea that I came across recently because it's hosted by a musician called Barbs.
Barb?
And his brother.
Barbs?
Baths? Like the plural of bath?
Okay. Baths. Okay.
Baths, yes. And effectively the idea is 2.0. So they just take an idea that exists in the world, like the internet or sweaters, and then they just spend the whole podcast improving it. I've heard
of it. And wait, did you say you've watched some now? Or
no. It's one that I really appreciate the idea of it. There's so many different podcast formats out there that I'm like, I would like to do an episode of that podcast.
Yeah, like I want to be a guest.
To do a podcast that was effectively just a bunch of different episodes of other podcasts. Like you take their idea for one episode.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like the one that I was telling you about called like, it's called Episode 1, and every episode they do a pilot. They do a pilot for a new episode.
It's pretty similar to that. It's also similar to the Andy Daly pilot podcast project, which was just him and a bunch of different characters pitching different podcasts every episode.
Oh, yeah. I think you mentioned that.
Sounds just like me to mention that. I barely ever stop mentioning it.
Oh. What the heck? What the heck?
Exactly.
There's flying rats here.
Map, though?
I don't want to... Rhapsody, I think you're just going to win because I don't want to kill these flying rats.
No one tell him that I refuse to kill the rats too, please. It'll work out for me.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
This video game is a lot harder than I kind of expected it to be.
Yeah? Where are you at?
I don't know. That's the level I'm at.
What color is the background?
Not entirely. Red?
Red. I believe you're in hell. Sorry.
Yes. Finally. Look, and we all knew it was going to happen one day.
Whoa.
About time.
Did you watch the Good Place finale?
I did.
Did you like it?
I watched it in this room on one of the hottest days of summer. Like an Australian summer as well. So this is no kidding kind of summer.
No kittens summer?
And
what do you got against kittens?
The AC was going to be way too loud if we turned it on, so we just had to watch it in the heat. And obviously, it was a very emotionally charged episode.
Yeah.
So both Peek and I are just complete messes, like sweaty, sniffling, crying messes during the entire episode. And it was way too hot to even cuddle, so we were just like sitting side by side watching this episode, just crying.
Crying, sweating.
Yep. Just absolutely messy. But I think that actually added to the experience of it
in a way, yeah. I
thought it was real good.
I had no idea how you could wrap up something well that is got the plot of eternity in a way that's satisfying and closure-y. And I thought it was great.
Yeah, they brought their metaphor full circle. I love it.
Yeah. No spoilies, though.
Like, I always love a good... Because every time I watch a piece of media, my head is thinking about, okay, well, they could do, here's what they might do, here's what it looks like they're setting up for, those kinds of things. And I love it when I get to the end of a series and I'm like, you know what? Nothing could have changed and been better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh. I had that with that. I had that with NBC's Hannibal. Which I still want Hannibal to come back. Save Hannibal, please. I know everyone's moved on to different projects at this time, but save Hannibal?
Yes. Save exclusively, just make episodes. Everyone just needs to have a vote and pick one show to save and make episodes of forever at the expense of every other show ever.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think Firefly would win that?
I feel like it probably would. You hear about it all the time, as far as like the ones that were cut off too soon. And
it does seem like you hear about it less and less as time goes on.
Yes, it's almost like that's how it would be.
It's almost like time progressed.
Yes.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's just like, I wonder if at this point people aren't exactly clamoring for more of Joss Whedon's work to the point that they're like, you know what? I'm a little disillusioned with the previous work. Because I know for me that's the case. Like,
What else?
Firefly.
Which things
My
did he
whole
do?
personality for like I think 2 years there was just bring back Firefly.
What were the other things he did recently?
Recently?
Yeah, he did something
I think he
big.
did the not Dawn of Justice. He did one of the Justice League things.
Ah.
I can't remember which.
Well, maybe it was the Justice League?
It may well have been.
I didn't see it. I don't know. Whoa.
I'm dead. I got halfway through the boss's HP period. He finished Dawn of Justice. Right, okay. Was that after Zack Snyder?
Oh, man.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it was Dawn of Justice. Hell yeah.
Dawn of Justice? What's Dawn of Justice?
Yeah, the Justice League.
Oh, that is the Justice League.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
It's interesting how many filmmakers are going and making, a DC and a Avengers, and also finished up Dawn of Justice, and I think was in talks to do Aquaman at one point, but
But then I did it.
Yeah, exactly. Then Reto did Aquaman, and frankly, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best DC film of all time.
Just
And then obviously James Gunn currently doing a Suicide Squad project, and obviously, all the Galaxy Guardian.
I love the Galaxy Guardians.
Those Galaxy Guardians.
Those rascals.
Mm-hmm. Who guards the galaxy from the Guardians of the Galaxy?
James Gunn. Oop.
I think something that I got really disappointed by is like the first Guardians of the Galaxy was at least innovative in the Marvel.
Yeah.
And then they seem to have leaned all in on that as a formula
Yeah.
for non-standard superheroes. Like obviously Doctor Strange follows a lot of the same kind of like very psychedelic visual cues and very saturated coloration.
Yeah. Oh,
And it took everything that I loved about the Guardians of the Galaxy film
and kind of
and
like
turned it into just part of the formula, and
Yeah.
now it's something I can't appreciate anymore.
Yeah, I didn't love the second one. Even at that point. Like I loved the first one, and it's probably is still my favorite, but I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what was special about it is not special anymore. But I don't know. It's not special in other stuff, but like I don't know. I feel like I can still separate it and appreciate what I appreciated the first time I watched it.
Oh yeah, no, I can definitely appreciate the first one. It's just like it's not changing my my recently long-standing opinion of I don't really need to engage with Marvel media anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, I have not watched one in a long time.
What would you say is your last one? Endgame?
I did not see Endgame. The last one I saw was Infinity War.
Really?
Yes.
So you stopped halfway through the saga?
Yes. I did indeed.
That's bold. I didn't even have the huevos to do that. I still had to see it through.
I didn't. I did it. I watched it. It's because I watched it on a plane. I watched the at the time the three Avengers movies on a plane. If I was on a plane and they had the next one, I would watch it. It's like a good plane movie for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard to not like pay attention to it because it's like the whole thing is just a trip in how can we make you look.
Yep.
No.
It's constantly like blockbuster scene to blockbuster scene kind of situation. Doctor Strange was pretty good. I agree, and Scott Derrickson is entirely the reason. So, Doctor Strange Beyond the Strange is not something I'm interested in watching. It seems like every time Marvel get like a good filmmaker, they're like, well, you know what? Actually, what if we micromanage you to the point that you leave the project? Or we just fired you. Like, I would love to have seen the Ant-Man that Edgar Wright would have made. But instead...
Yeah. Oh, that would have been great. That would have been great.
They do seem to strangle their directorial talent. Yep.
Oh.
at a certain point, you know, at a certain point, surely they will run out of all of the kind of like auteur stylistic filmmakers that they can, and they'll eventually have to pitch an offer to Quentin Tarantino at that point.
They're just gonna.
What happened to Edgar Wright? Got replaced by Peyton Reed. Peyton Reed? I think it was Peyton Reed. Due to creative differences between him and Marvel on the project. I rewatched Baby Driver the other day. I gotta say,
bad
it
now.
doesn't actually hold up.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Because like, it's like all of the scenes where they talk are so damn contrived. Like every single dialogue scene. So I found myself just skipping forwards to each of the wait, hang on, which building? I found myself skipping forwards to each and every one of the parts where they to each of the parts where they were doing like a chase scene, or like, you know, music was integrated in some way.
I mean, yeah, I still have not seen it. What the heck? Chat, what did that just say? What was the control for that thing that it just said? Shoot.
Avengers 6 directed by Wes Anderson. That'd be rad as
Oh
hell.
my god. Yes, please. That would be
Wes
great.
Anderson is used as like a punchline for so many different jokes of like the stereotypes of the auteur filmmaker. But I'm still on board.
I'm on board. I'm here. I'm here for it. Whoa. I do not understand. Do not understand.
Bill Murray as Iron Man and Owen Wilson as Cap. Yeah, but who does Luke Wilson play, huh? Huh? What's Luke Wilson's role?
The Hulk.
Damn.
Chat,
I mean, like, I was skeptical when I heard Ruffalo was in the role, so maybe it's time to give it over to Luke Wilson. I was surprised by Ruffalo. Maybe I'll be surprised by Wilson too.
You know that one room that I've been stuck on this forever, and I need to tap in because chat doesn't know. That room that has a tree and a ghost.
Yes.
There's a tree on the right and a ghost with a hat. There's a single.
Okay. Have you tried smacking the tree?
I smack the tree and it goes up, but like if I bounce off it, it doesn't take me anywhere. There's nowhere to go.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know then.
Okay.
I can't actually picture the screen that you're on. Was
That's
this
okay.
Like red background? Is this like the Spelunky or whatever?
Yeah. I think it's never mind. I think it's near. Oh well. I think I figured it out. I guess I died. I'll get it. It's okay.
That'll do it.
Whoop. Oh. I don't
Does
like.
anyone actually need another Wolverine film after Logan?
Was Logan good?
I think it's done. I think we're retiring Wolverine for 20 years now.
Was Logan good? Did you like it?
Logan was good.
Everyone says it's good. Grace wants to see it. I'm not opposed, and I'm not opposed to seeing it.
Do it. I recommend it.
I just need like a list. I need just to make a list one day of all the things that I'm supposed to see, so I can just decide if I want to or not.
I have a list like that in Wunderlist. I would pull it up at this point in time, but that's how you're gonna get me.
I mean,
look at my Wunderlist here.
I need suggestions though.
Damn it! I have to go to it.
Rhapsody, do you have a list of anime suggestions for me?
No! Anime suggestions? That's something I could do! I could actually probably only recommend 2 animes to you at point in time, and it'd be Promised Neverland. I killed myself in the exact same way that I killed myself last time. Damn it. It'd be Promised Neverland and it'd be Cowboy Bebop. And it's just because those are my 2 favorites.
You know, it's usually a good enough reason. Oh, I hate the lightning effect, I'll be honest.
Yeah, the one that blanks your screen for a little bit of time. It's a bit much.
Yeah. It's a lot. I don't think this game is going to take off.
Yeah, this game isn't going anywhere.
No, it's Dookie.
Not unless somehow they manage to go back, I want to say, 4 years at this point in time and get Game Grumps to play this game while it's still in its Kickstarter phase. That's the only way I can imagine possibly succeed.
It's true.
Chat's suggesting Ghost in the Shell, but it's okay. You can just watch Scarlett Johansson film.
Scarlett Johansson.
Mm-hmm. That that famously Japanese name. Actually, sorry, it depends on the film. It's either a Japanese name or it's a Hawaiian name or.
Oh. She's gonna play. Actually, she's gonna be playing me in my movie.
What's the movie about you gonna be called?
Rhetus.
Rhetus?
Rhetus.
And you're not gonna be played by the Rhetus, Norman. Of course.
No, he's gonna play you.
Norman Reedus playing me? You know what? I'm honored. And it's named after Rhaps. Didn't you like The Girl Who Leapt Through Time? Yeah, I did, but that wasn't a series. So it's gonna be named after an actor.
No.
Who's playing me?
It's named after me. It's one of my many 3,000 pseudonyms.
Oh, okay. I missed that pseudonym.
I think it's what I think that's came from my Bug Fables file. I named myself Rhetus _ and then just literally just a star. I think that's the first documented Rhetus. Oh my god. Oh my god. This man is unfair.
Go.
Got him? Who'd you got?
Myself! I keep jumping in the pit! Why am I doing this?
Nice lie.
Well, it's not a lie! Chat, tell him I'm not lying. Tell him I've never lied. Chat, tell him I'm honest Abe. I am the reincarnation as well, but recreation also of Abraham Lincoln.
Boy, oh boy. Did you beat, who'd you beat? Plague Knight?
Excuse me? There's a Plague Knight? I've done nothing so far in this game. I'm still on the start screen.
Okay. I hate what I have on my screen with a passion. It makes me want to not be playing the video game, to be honest. Ah! I'm gonna yeet. Bip, bip, bip. Rhapsody plays has never liked, silly, you goofball. You said the word wrong. You goof.
At all.
Never liked. It's okay. Nor have I. Oh my god.
I exclusively love. I'm just constantly going to the max.
I just don't understand. I don't get it. Am I missing something?
Have you got your first spell yet?
I got my spell, yeah.
See? I only just got that.
What? I don't believe
Wait, did you go for the King Knight first?
I did.
Oh, okay. I'm only just going for them now.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you not lying? You're not fibbing?
I'm not fibbing. Like, I am currently in the... I did the Plague Knight first.
Okay, I fibbed to you many. I'm on my second boss.
This man has lied to me. Chat, banish this man.
I'm on the Plague Knight. I'm on Plague Knight. I beat the King Knight, man. Unless you're lying. As well. And Plague Knight is
I'm not lying. I've never lied.
I
Chat,
mean,
every
time you say that, I now actually think that you're lying. Here we go again with the lying.
Chat's about to betray me, and they're gonna tell you that you're right and that I am lying, and I'm not. And I can't believe you do this to me, chat. I'm just gonna frame them in advance, so they either play it. How do I get? No. You've reached mastery too quickly.
Oh, heck. This is not Plague Knight, it's Crimson. Oh. Well, the one that's red. I'm on the one that's red. The one with the lightning that I clearly don't know how to fight correctly. You'll catch up to me just because I don't. If you're not lying, genuinely.
I'm not.
I believe nothing. I believe nothing because it's believing is weakness. Oh.
Hoop, 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 over the building. Oh, all right, we're going to warp pipe now.
Oh no, not the warp pipe.
Hell yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna get the warp whistle.
Run. I didn't tell you.
That's fine. Savannah.
Baba beaty boy.
Oh, heck. After this, go to goat man. Okay. You're very bold of you to assume that in this remaining 20 minutes I'm gonna beat this boss. Bold. Me and him are not. We're not on the same wavelength. Me and this man. I genuinely have no idea what to do correctly here.
So I went to an area, like a secret area, hoping that I was gonna get a rewards. I have gotten a moderate amount of rewards. As far as I'm concerned, I was cheated.
I don't know how to use my spells.
I think it's up and square.
Square. I'm playing with keyboard.
This man plays this. You're playing platform. Were you playing Spelunky on a keyboard?
Yes, we talked about this last week. I play everything on keyboard except
I reject information from my head that doesn't make sense.
I play everything on a keyboard except for 3D. Except for 3D games where I need to move in 3D space.
So wait, hang on.
Except for first-person shooters, I can't play with the controller.
For Risk of Rain.
No, I was not using a controller for Risk of Rain 2.
Okay, that makes sense. Everything's fine with the world again.
I hate this. Chat, what's the game shark for this guy?
Chat, can we get Prima in here?
How dare you? Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, no Primas anymore?
No. I believe that Super Mario Odyssey was the last one they did and would ever do.
Then...
But I could be wrong.
What do they sell in EB Games then?
Hopes and dreams. That's all they had left. Oh. I don't get it! I hate this man!
For both of us to be saying that time. No! No! Oh.
What?
It's fine. I definitely didn't try and take a risky maneuver to get a little bit of extra time here and end up costing myself a ridiculous time. I don't even know what would make you guess that.
Nothing. My trick is I lie about how far I am once, and other than that, just completely play the game normal and hope that I am indeed in the lead.
You are.
Okay.
Hey, Rhaps, watch out for death pits. Thank you. I'd been purposefully encountering them so far.
There we go. Huh. Huh. Oh, there we go.
What happens if we only both get 2 bosses down? Is it just who's furthest on the next screen?
Probably.
All right.
Oops.
Get him with that shovel justice.
Oh. Nope. Watch out for the scythe. Oh! The scythe.
Yeah, that attack. That boss is hard.
I don't like him. The other boss is easier.
The king? Yeah, king is easy.
What's he do, Rhapsody?
The king?
Yeah, tell me one move he does.
He makes trumpets from wall and then fanfare.
He's not lying, Chad.
Told you. He's also got this move right now where he lies down on the ground and dies. It's a good move. I'm not lying!
I mean, I believe you there.
I sound so exasperated every time I say I'm not lying. Is that what's up?
Yes. Whoop.
Because I think there's nothing more obvious than just like, I am.
Lying is the thing that I'm doing. Oh my god. Gamer! Finally. What is the invincibility locket do? Give you invincibility for like a certain amount of time when you use it?
I'm imagining so. First meal ticket. Hell yeah.
Oh shoot.
Come back to town. I'm going to get a meal ticket. I'm going to also kill the next boss. What, we've got 13 minutes? Boom. I've got
Shoot.
him.
We are actually... I screen cheated. We are actually at the same point now. After I do...
I cannot believe you would screen cheat. 30 moves. 30 moves.
Hup, hup, hup. Were you using whatever this invincibility thing is?
I didn't even know there was an invincibility thing.
Me either. Apparently I have it, but I didn't. I've not been using it.
I only have 1 relic, so I don't even think I can do it.
Okay, so wait, which zone are you going to? There's 2 options. To make it easy, let's both go to the same one. No lies.
Sure. I'll go to Plague Knight just because it's the first.
Is that the green one?
Yeah. Time to deliver justice in spades.
Whoop.
I keep forgetting that you can't just Goomba these people. You have to downstrike them.
Downstrike them? The earth? Okay.
It says down ladder in the town to see more. I don't think I'm going to have time to capitalize on information. I do appreciate its offer.
I went back to town. I genuinely did. I wanted to see... finally got that, the meal ticket. I wanted to see what it do.
What that meal ticket do?
I want to show me what that meal ticket do. Huh.
I'm just gonna forget all the lessons I learned in my previous run through.
Previous run through? Did you practice?
No, it's I died trying to complete this level already.
Oh. Music here is real boppy. Oh. Oh my god. The rat jumps! The rat jumps!
Yep.
That's so...
Have you encountered one exploding yet?
No.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to spoil it for you, but they jump and they explode.
Man, I feel like playing quick makes you play so stupid. Like I just figured out how to put on my equipment, my spell. Just now.
I just had one auto equip. I've never. Why? I'm so. So basically, I'm constantly pressing to the left or the right, whichever the screen dictates, and just trying to jump onto platforms. I'm not waiting for platforms to be in optimal positions because I'm like, I need to go as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And as a direct result, I'm as slow as I possibly could be because I keep dying.
Yeah. That's kind of generally what I'm doing.
I'm glad it's both of us then.
Oh. All right. Oh, yeah, they do explode, don't they? They sure as heck do.
There's nothing they like more than exploding.
I know, it's like, find a hobby.
Exactly, jeez. People aren't gonna like you if your whole personality is just exploding.
Oh, man.
Like, sorry to be mean or whatever, but, get another hobby.
Get another hobby, exploders. I understand.
No, he understands! Chat, can anyone explain to me what he understands?
How to make the rat explode not in my face.
You can make the rat explode in its own?
You can hit it.
That's not allowed. That's a secret technique.
Whoa. What the hell?
Yeah, chat, you're right. This is a banger.
Here?
It's a slap. It's a bop.
What is happening here? What the nightclub is this action? Oh my.
You know what? I don't have to fight enemies. It's
No.
not technically part of the prompt.
No, it's very true. Very much the case. Whoa. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes, yes. This is too tense.
Yeah, like camping with friends.
Yes. Like camping. It's tense. Oh, no!
It's camping with friends. It's too intense. Okay, I'm starting to get a rhythm down.
I wonder if we got a rhythm at the same place.
If we did, then you have had your rhythm for way too. Please relinquish your rhythm to me.
I cannot relinquish this rhythm. It is my curse and my blessing, this rhythm. This is bust.
Well, have you found a mini-boss on this floor yet?
I just did.
Okay. So we... I think we've both gotten to exactly the same place now.
Oh, I died. He's spooky. I don't like him.
He's spooky as hell.
Man, why did we have to be the same gamers?
Gone. So I think green coloration of an enemy just means that's an enemy that jumps.
Oh.
Seems like it, at least to me. That
Got
enemy
him.
got hops. Yeah, well done.
Jump on his head in monster form? Why would I do that? He's dead.
The real hazard in this game is just the pits and anything that forces you into them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, well, welcome to hell, by the way.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. No! I hate pits in general.
Oh, well, that's a shame, because one of the games I was going to suggest for stream was Pit People.
Pit People? That is indeed a video game that I've wanted to play.
Oh, it is, for me as well. It was something I wanted to do a co-op series on, but he's very much not into it.
With who? Wait, with who? You cut out.
With Orbital.
Yeah, I believe it.
Seemed very much not into it, as in was slow walking the idea to the point that we had a different series to do instead, and I was like,
yeah, that sounds about right. I
really wanted to.
I wanted to do it. I played. Oh no! I keep on going so fast for no reason. I keep on going so fast, and it's right. It's just that extra pressure of the time makes you do the jumps at the wrong time. It makes you do them at the wrong time because you feel tilted.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it should be who has the most gold at the end, huh? Because it doesn't matter who's far. No? You're not going to allow me to change the victory condition on the fly so that I have an advantage?
No. Because I've been completely skipping as much gold as I could.
One thing that really hasn't gelled with me about this game is the whole cannot jump off of a... The hell is this? Cannot jump off of a ladder.
Yes.
Immediately start
very much. Very much the
I'm
same.
trying to save time, game. Allow me to jump off ladders. It's entirely necessary.
Oh. Oh no. Heck. Jump.
Okay. Whew. Okay.
Oh no.
How far is the boss now?
Are we neck and neck?
I think we're neck and neck.
Oh boy.
Simple exclamation mark multi to see the
yes.
the neck and naked.
The neck and nakedness?
Mm-hmm.
No nakedness on twitch.television, please?
What? Aww. How am I gonna get subs? Fine. Alright, subscribe to my OnlyFans instead.
Should we just do who beats the boss first? If we can, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, if we're in the same position, sure.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Oh my god.
Done!
You did it?
Yes.
You got him? I'm on him too. Heck!
You got him?
No, I'm on him. Stink. I literally was one hit away from killing him.
Oh, damn! Very, very close race.
I need to beat him now. That sucks. That's so close. Oh.
I'm so glad that after an hour, we were actually still, like, in such a close proximity to one another.
It's true. That's wild. I had such an early lead, and then I just took, like, 20 minutes on Plague Knight or Spectre Knight, whatever the hell.
Yeah, that's exactly where I had similar trouble as well, because that was my first boss, and I was still trying to learn how to play the video game. I was there for a very long period of time.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna fight another boss.
Sad.
How goes your fight?
It's going very bad. I as soon as I found out I lost, I just got tilted and I suck now.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, if I didn't go back to town and end up purchasing meal tickets and then upgrading my health, I would have died in that fight. I had half a hit left.
How much HP did you have? How many pieces?
7.
7?
Yeah.
I had 5.
See, because I was collecting treasure, so I had all that treasure to buy more meal tickets, and then use that meal tickets to win my fight.
7. Were people telling you how to do that in chat?
No.
Oh,
no,
man.
I found a dude in town who was like, buy meal tickets off me, nerd. And I was like, okay.
Who was it?
Don't call me a nerd, nerd, please.
The goat man?
The goat man standing below the...
I got one from him. I didn't realize you could get more than one.
Yeah, he just increases the price each time.
Okay.
So maybe he didn't offer the next one because he didn't have enough money for it?
Maybe it's possible.
I'm gonna...
Okay, I won.
Try and kill another... Did you kill it?
Yep. It's done.
Hey, well done.
Disappointed. All right.
I'm gonna try and kill another boss very, very quickly here because I'm still in the fight. But that's the end of the Reto and Rhaps stream for today.
It is indeed. I'm gonna raid somebody.
Ooh, yeah, no, I should also probably raid someone.
I'm gonna raid Wells Knight. You can raid whoever you want. He's confirmed family friendly. Playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. You can raid whoever you want, though. Obviously.
Yeah, no, I am familiar with seeing in all the same kind of search results.
Mm-hmm.
So sure, I'll do that as well.
All right.
But for the moment, I'll just say that thank you everyone for tuning in. Significantly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you had fun with the streams today. The VoD will be up sometime over the course of the next week, and then we'll be here next week.
Indeed.
Doing 3 other games, or maybe even some of the same games. Probably not the Shovel Knight thing again, though.
Probably not. All right. Bye, buddy.
Adios.